Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hey, what's happening?
Welcome to Tuesday Night Sketch Claim. It's good to see everybody, even though I'm not really seeing you, but you know what I mean. It's good to be seen. How's everybody doing out there in the chat? I see Lucas, I see Peter, I see Steven. Hey,
What's up,
going on?
guys?
So as you guys know, we have a really special show tonight, so I can't wait to get started.
Let's go down to rules real quick.
Yeah, of course.
I did make an amendment in the second rule there. I'll get to it when Jeff reads it.
Sure. Well, like I said, we are a live claim show, so basically we'll put a claim banner on the board. First person to make the claim is going to get getting the claim. If there are more than 3 people who claim an item, we're going to do a random wheel spin. So what is this?
The addendum is we're only going to allow 5 people into the wheel spin. I don't want to have a wheel spin with 25 people on it.
Okay, so the first 5 people.
That's it.
There you go. There's your amendment. So yeah, you still got to be on. You got to be one of the first 5. We don't want to have somebody straggling on at the last minute and have to add another name. We had a little problem with that on the other night with Ryan Benjamin, so we don't want that happening again. When you win a claim, please message us if you haven't bought from us before. You can do that through Messenger. You can do it on our website. You can do it through our email so that we can contact you and send you an invoice. And remember, all claims are commitments to purchase. Please, if you make a claim, you got 7 days to pay. Let us know if something happens. You might need a little more time. We're totally cool with helping you guys out, but you got to let us know. No radio silence. We all hate that. And everybody be nice to everybody else. And it's going to be a fun show. And there is of course, a $20 shipping fee on all items shipped and a 4% processing fee, which pretty much goes all to PayPal. So there you go.
Of course, anything done tonight is eligible for 4 COA.
Right.
So when it's done, you can purchase the 4 COA at only $5. So ironclad authenticity. We do have a guest host.
We do,
and since Eranga had a nice intro, he might as well also.
No, it's bacon!
I kind of figured something like that was going to happen.
There you go. Everybody, please welcome Chris Bacon. He is the ultimate fan of our guest tonight. A good friend of the show, and without any further ado,
there
Mr.
he is.
Eranga. How are you doing, buddy?
What's up, everyone? Let's get this going.
How do we do that?
If it's a DC character, I'm walking off the show. Just kidding.
There you go, buddy. Your first live claim of the night.
Just kidding. Hey, thanks for having me. Hey, before we start, I appreciate you guys kind of having me on here. Don't appreciate the fact that you invited Bacon. But
Bacon invited himself, really. I mean,
somebody had to be here to translate so everybody could understand what you were saying.
Oh,
there it is.
Why would they, if they needed a translator, why the hell would they hire a Canadian?
There it is.
You speak most languages.
I mean, it's just like it's a level removed from pig Latin.
No, it's bacon!
And just in case anybody missed the intro of the show, we're doing it a little bit differently tonight. So we're if there's more than 3 claims, we will do a claim wheel, but we're only going to take the first 5 people that make claims. We're not going to have a wheel that's going to be 50 people big. So I will list off, Ken, the first 5 people who made a claim for Eranga. And
hold on, let me take that down real quick.
Oh shit, that's already happened?
That's already happened, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What do you got, buddy?
The first 5 claims are Lucas, Dustin, Jason, Peter, and Roger. Sorry, Annika. Sorry, Steven. You guys missed out. You got to claim a little faster next time to be one of those top 5. And sorry, let's see. So this is Jason Harris who made the claim, not Jason Victrola. Sorry, Jason. So this is our wheel spin.
You guys ready?
And here we go, people. Let's see who gets it. Da, da, da. Looks like Roger. Roger. All right.
Roger, what are we doing, man?
Let's see what it is. How's it going? I haven't talked to you guys in I feel like forever, even though it's only been 2 weeks since we all met in person. But it still feels like a while since we've talked. How's everybody doing?
I needed that decompression period.
I
I didn't look at comic books for a week. Seriously.
So, did he say Doctor Strange, Roger?
That is a Doctor
Right off
Strange.
the bat. Okay. I can dig it. I dig Doctor Strange.
Ken,
Let
did
me
you
look
put up the prices for pieces tonight and what we're doing?
They are $50 for head sketches.
50 bones.
50
Yeah,
bones,
deal
plus
at half a
shipping
deal.
and all that stuff. Yeah,
Deal at double the price.
that's right.
Let's see. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange. He's got the cape. He's got the.
You must have
Oh.
a Doctor Strange sketch lying around. You could just use as reference.
Yeah, I don't keep a lot of my sketches lying around, man. But
Okay, all right.
yeah, I think we're good though.
All right, good.
If
Get
I'm
the
gonna put
sketching,
the-
goddamn. Listen,
If I'm gonna
So
put
it's
the
great.
eye of Agamotto on there, Agamotto.
I think it's Moto, but once again, pronounce it any way you're comfortable with, sir.
it's the Mind Stone.
So I think I need to make a clarification. Bacon, I actually love you, man. You're good people. I think people think that I hate you,
Oh yeah.
but I don't.
It's a beautiful relationship that you and I have.
It's true. It's true.
We
We
can
don't get the
be
prices
hate
when I'm
each other,
good.
but we
damn
really
ready
are
to
like
give
best
them to you.
buddies.
What is that collar like? I guess he's got a collar within a collar. I guess I just never really noticed that.
Yeah, I don't think I have one piece of Doctor Strange art in my collection. That must be an oversight, I guess.
I think I drew him
We have
a
a
while ago.
Sup Eranga from Kavi from Comic Books in New York City.
What up, Kavi?
Go through some of these old comments. Let's see. Well, Annika says to roast him. Who do you want us to roast? Exactly. I mean, you got to pick somebody.
Let's get that sucker out there. He's got that weird pattern in his cape, right?
Sure.
Is it the winner's choice of character? No, we don't let the loser pick the character that the winner buys, Peter. Sorry, yes. It is the person who actually gets the.
See,
Who has that?
we even roast the audience.
Who asked that question?
I have to admit, I did not expect that from Peter.
Yeah, the Sambucci, of course. No, it was another person that I met for the first time in person in Baltimore, and that was another great. That was such a great time to hang out with all you guys, and yeah, I can't wait till we get to do it again. But I think Bacon might be right. We might need a little decompression time. We're all a lot to handle in person, I think.
I don't know if it was so much that as it was all the walking I did.
Good Lord, yeah, we did a ton of walking, man. Holy smokes.
That's where all the good bars were. I mean, if you're gonna go to Pickles, you got to walk. It's the only way to do it.
That's true.
I'm really glad you guys chose Pickles though. 2 nights in a row, because that was just right below my hotel.
Yeah, it worked out. Of course, it worked out for you.
Stumbling distance, buddy.
Yeah.
So, Rank, we have a question.
Meanwhile,
Someone
it's
wants
like
to
a
know where your
$15
accent's
Uber
from.
ride for Mars.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Where is your accent from? Somebody wants to know.
Costco. It's originally from Sri Lanka. That's where I'm from. I was born in Sri Lanka. My family moved to the Middle East when I was 5 years old. And I went to a British school when I was in Dubai. So my accent, and then now I live in Birmingham, Alabama. So It's bastardized beyond any recognition. You won't meet a Sri Lankan who has this accent. You won't meet someone from Dubai that has this accent, and you sure as hell won't meet someone from Alabama that has this accent.
Oh, is this thing on? We must have missed a comment.
Who is that,
There's
Jason?
a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, Jason.
Jason just got like his art package from me.
I know he dropped a whole bunch of stuff.
He got a Dark
saw it.
Phoenix, and I did a finished job on his Frank Cho Rogue, which I had a freaking blast with.
Oh yeah, man, I saw that. It was gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah, yeah. And Cho definitely gave her some leg muscles. She didn't skip leg day.
Hell no.
Rogue.
I
She
did
was-
not. I did not skimp out on that design. I followed his line work on that all the way.
Let's
So
Is that the one Peter got?
No, Jason.
Oh, gotcha.
Jason D'Ambrosio. I've never actually said his last name aloud. Why can't people have nice and simple last names like Deva Surendra?
Yeah.
Everybody should.
Yeah.
Is that how you say that?
It's so easy to say that I've ever once tried to pronounce it.
Yeah, it sounds like Never Surrender. Never surrender.
Never give up, never surrender.
There you go, buddy. There you go. I think I've told this story like 100 times, but during graduation, my folks came down. This was undergrad graduation, and you walk up and you give this card to the guy that's reading out names. So I wrote my name down and I put like a giant arrow, like that, and said, "Sounds like Never Surrender" on it. And the dude said it like perfectly, and my folks were like, "Oh my god!" Like he said our name perfectly. I was like, "Yeah."
Is this a self-portrait you're sketching here? Kind of looks like you a little bit.
Does it?
Yeah,
No, I gotta make that beard.
Ever bald Doctor Strange.
He just has a goatee, right? Like he doesn't have like a full-on beard.
Yeah,
I
no
don't
hair,
think-
no hair at all. You should just make him bald.
Who's this for? Roger, right?
Roger,
Yes.
Roger.
Roger, what do you think about a bald Doctor Strange?
We're redoing character designs tonight. That's what we're gonna do. Reimagining.
Hey, does he have like a spot of like? Does he have like Mr. Fantastic temples?
Yes, he does have the Mr. Fantastic temples going on.
And then we do have some finished pieces that we're going to offer up too. I think we'll do them the same way. What do you think? Just throw them for claims?
Yeah, we can throw them up for claims. Let's let him get into this a little bit though.
I'm not doing it now. I'm asking.
Oh yeah. There are some fantastic pieces for those of you who didn't see them on the site. There's a Batman. There's a Psylocke. There's a Gambit. Just some insanely great pieces, man.
The Gambit looked insanely like Jim Lee to me, I thought.
Oh, that's who I copied it from. I'm kidding.
Good old trace job. That figures. I'm
I
not
did
surprised whatsoever.
So much tracing that day, you guys.
I'm not surprised whatsoever.
Here we go. We're trying to get Eranga to draw so much more. I was so happy to have him on the show, and I don't know why you waited so long to take us up on the offer to be on the show.
I don't know. I'll be truthful, and I think I've told you this, both of you this. I'm like really slow, man. Like when I draw, I like taking my time. I erase a crap ton. So like if I'm just like not perfectly happy with the way something looks, or like what am I talking about here? A finger out of place or whatever. I just go to town on it, man. And I've got to learn to be a little looser with it when you're kind of doing this kind of work. So I think I'm learning to let that go. Like basically be as shitty as I can.
You can.
Hey, listen.
You can always stop it at some point and finish it later and move on to the next one. You know what I mean?
I hear you, man. I'm kind of what I'm trying to do is stay within like a 30-minute time frame, right? And so that way, if people want, I don't want to. I'm not kind of going out on a limb here and saying there'll be that many people that want this stuff. Hopefully, there will, but like if they do, enough people will have a chance to get it.
That's perfect. And like, listen, George Perez, it took him like 30 years of doing conventions before he came out with a sketch con kind of friendly style. So you're way ahead of the game.
Oh.
And now that guy's touring like a Rolling Stone.
That's right. This is his 70th going out of business sale, right?
Yeah, exactly. This last hurrah.
Yeah. I know George isn't watching this, but I actually do love you, George.
Oh.
It does
I
this
know George
angle.
doesn't
This
watch.
angle makes stuff look like flatter, but okay, cool. Look at my paper. Don't look at the screen. There you go.
You talk about how slow you are, but you're moving kind of quick here.
Yeah.
Oh man, those
less than 15 minutes in.
the stuff I did for practice, that really helped. The stuff that's gonna go up for pre-sale here. Yeah. Shit, this is a circle, isn't it? Who is this that asked me for this? That's
too big.
Some bitch.
Yeah, coffee mug.
I got it.
Best way to get new
Look
fans
at
is to
you.
say, shit, who asked me to draw this?
Dude, I've been drawing circles like for a couple of weeks now. There was Havoc, and then there was the Jean Grey. I don't have a good image of the Eye of Agamotto. What the hell does it look like?
Somebody Google Eye of Agamotto. Come on.
There you go. Eye of Agamotto. Nope, I don't want the stupid time crystal or whatever the hell that's called. Let me see what it looks like in the comics.
Let's see.
Roger, don't be sorry, man.
I only do this for you, Eranga. I got a donut here I'm going to eat while you're drawing.
Dude, I got like an entire thing of mini pitas. Like,
nice. That's how comfortable I feel on this show tonight. I'm just going to eat a donut while we're doing it. I got a co-host.
Bacon what am I? Chopped liver?
Oop, I found it.
Ken, you got too much.
First of all, Ken just took offense. Second of all, I'm looking for the Eye of Agamotto.
First of all, Brohawk is on, and I gotta tell you, that's my dude right there. David Williams. Really cool of you to jump on, man. I think that's what it looks like like an amorphous blob. I'm gonna leave it like that. But there's like an eye there, there's that, and then there's, circles within circles. Perfect.
Google is severely not helpful. It's just popping up images from the movie.
That's the problem, man. Like, for any of this, when you're looking for reference anymore, like if it's an MCU character, game over.
Right.
Yep.
All right, I think that one's done, you guys. Just kidding. Just kidding, Roger. Got black hair, right? Yep.
Well, we all know how that goes. When it's your sketch, you want the person to go on for like hours. If you haven't gotten a sketch yet, you're like, that's done. Go ahead and move on to the next one.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, I have to admit there's been a few times I've made claims and I've been like, no, Jeff, no, Ken, don't tell them to go faster.
I know. Yeah, if it's yours, you're just like, shut up, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like you go to cons and you spend so much time in line. You're just like, oh my God, can they hurry up? Can they hurry up? And then you finally get up there. And next thing you know, you've been up there for 10 minutes and you're like, but this is my time now. I waited. This is my time.
I can safely say that only happened once in Baltimore. It was the Chris Pachalo line.
Oh, it happened right on the Stelfreeze line for us because Jeff was number one. Yeah. And he sat there, described what he wanted, chatted it up. And then after he described what he wanted with Brian, then he's sitting there and like freaking chatting and shooting the shit. And we're like, hey, man, move it along.
I literally caught the look from Eranga, though, and I was
yeah.
and I acknowledged it afterwards. I'm like, I saw that look. I was I knew it.
I was shooting daggers at him. I was like,
It's probably
you already got your sketch.
because you were trying to get other places. Jeff just wanted Stealth Freeze. That's all he wanted.
Hey, I waited in line long enough that day. I got my 10 minutes.
He wanted Stealth Freeze, but he got Stealth Freeze. He got Pachalo. I mean,
Well, all right. So, if nobody knows, Pachalo does a drawing where he puts a bag on his table and you write down your phone number and your name, and everybody puts their names in, and he just draws like 1 or 2 a day or something. When was the show? 2 weekends ago?
Yeah.
I still haven't heard from Pachalo. I did win the drawing apparently, but I haven't heard anything from him yet. So I don't know how to approach this. Should I contact him or should I just keep waiting? And how long
I would shoot him an email. The dude does get like fairly busy. At least this is when I ordered like a pre-done piece from him, and it took a fair while. But he's always communicative, man.
Yeah. I just didn't want to. Like I said, I didn't want to bother him. So so I was just like, I'll just wait. I'm sure he doesn't forget about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll probably sometime this later on this week, I'll probably shoot him some kind of message and just say, totally don't care how long it is. Just want to make sure, if you need anything from me or something. Right.
Pachalo?
Yeah, Pachalo. Oh no, we lost Bacon. Wait, there he is. Bacon's back. We lost you for a second there, buddy.
Oh, sorry. I was just saying he said there was a 6-month wait there for a little while.
Yeah, like I said, I don't really mind how long the sketch takes. I just, like I said, I just didn't know. I had no idea how it worked when I won. I got let me tell you about our friends here who are on the show and everybody else who was there. When I got the message, it was like 9 o'clock in the morning. And I honestly just thought, I was like, you know what? What if these guys sent me a message from one phone number I don't have, pretending to be Chris Pachalo? And I'm like, and the funny thing is, when I went with them first, and I was like, before I went to Pachalo, I had to check with them, and I was like, you guys didn't do this, did you? And they're like, no, but that's such a good idea.
Yep.
Oh, we totally should have done that.
I wish we thought of it.
Oh man,
that feels like a total you thing to do, Eranga. Like, I feel like I cannot believe that you didn't think that.
I know. It's like I was so disappointed in myself, Chris. Like it's I was embarrassed that Jeff had to think of it before I did. Hey, does he have streaks of white in his beard?
I think so.
Well, shit. Okay. This is Doctor Strange right after he got his powers. Let's just
yeah, this is yeah. He definitely hasn't gotten too worn down by the mystical powers yet.
Right. The agony of being Earth's sorcerer supreme and keeping the hounds at bay.
Well, he's got white in his hair too. You're messing up.
No, he got the white right there.
It's temples. It's Mr. Fantastic style.
So I was telling Ken they released that Morbius trailer today. I haven't watched it yet.
I saw it. It looks pretty dope, man.
Yeah.
That's the Jared Leto movie finally coming out.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
I think it hasn't been done since before COVID.
Oh yeah, it was supposed to be released in 2020.
I think they had some reshoots as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Actually, it looks like you're good. It looks like just temples are white.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, shit. You know what? Where is my speed drawing sucks because hey, I see James Siegel. It's on there too. What's up, James? Yeah, I put this sucker on because like I just realized when I'm drawing as quickly as I am here, like the ink doesn't have time to like dry properly, and I've been like smudging shit all over the place. Fish, how's it going, man? Oh man, I have a feeling this night's gonna devolve.
No, I keep seeing these names on here, and they're guys that I know, and they're guys that I'm part of other groups with. But some of these people, I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't know were members of 4C, and I'm really happy to see that they joined us. I think a lot of that has to do with you, Eranga. I really do.
No, it's all me.
It's all bacon. It's all bacon.
If you're new to 4C, please go to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're trying to grow that.
Yeah, anybody who's part of our Facebook group, please go subscribe to us on YouTube. We need that algorithm to start kicking in and do some stuff for us. So that'd be great if everybody, who likes us here could like us there too. Okay, Ken, yeah, we're even closer now. We're only 27 spots away from 1,000 members in our Facebook group. So that's pretty impressive. Only 20.
That's amazing, guys. I mean, that's like 6 months? That's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
We can't wait. We had tons more stuff in the works to announce. As hard as it is to believe, even bigger than Eranga.
It's ridiculous. Now you're just talking crazy.
Yeah. I just don't believe you. That's insane.
I know. I was like, if you're gonna like make up shit, at least like kind of keep it within the realm of reality.
Ken, I do feel bad for you though, because the 4C logo is right over half your face.
It's intentional. I moved it. I was down here.
You could be Batman.
See?
I
moved it.
That's all right. If you do it with bacon, he's just wearing it on his forehead. It's not covering his eyes.
My daughter said I'm like Mike Wazowski.
Out of frame, always right off to the side.
Yeah, I told her it was deliberate.
You know what you look like, Ken? You look like a picture that Jeff took.
Yes, at the convention.
Or just in general. All right. Let's do a little spinsy. How we doing on time, guys?
You want a half an hour clock? You got about 10 minutes.
Oh, perfect.
Maybe a little less.
Don't worry, you know what Ken's going to say when he thinks it's all done. So we already have that in the works. Ken, do we have a meme for that now too, or are you just going to say?
I'm looking for one.
Ken was experimenting with memes today.
Oh Lord.
I had to do the bacon one.
Well, of course you do.
It's perfect. What are you gonna do?
Had I known that first time that I met Eranga that those pictures would be used for ill will towards me, I would have never allowed those pictures to be taken.
Hey, first of all, in all honesty, I took them because I wanted like stuff for posterity with my friend Chris Bacon. But as a dual purpose thing, it became a meme at the same time. And I'm all about conservation and recycling and reusing, and it worked out. Come on, you love it. You love it.
The best part about that is I even have my Body by Bacon shirt on.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So just to let everybody know, your middle name does not start with a P, does it?
No, I yell at my dad all the time. It's kind of a shame. Unfortunately, it's just James. It's kind of a boring middle name.
Hey, one trip to the courthouse will solve that.
That's true.
Who doesn't like crispy bacon?
But it is my email address.
Yeah. It's true. True story.
So if anybody out there has any questions for Eranga, please. I feel like we know like so much about him, but maybe you guys could ask a question to something that we maybe don't know the answer to, which would be really cool.
I like that question about where my accent was from. I feel like you guys learned a little bit about me.
Here's a great question.
Who is that? Peter Sambucci? Hey, Peter, I put female Daredevil on the list of do not draws tonight. Just
You may as well not even try for the real spin at this point, Peter.
Yeah.
God. All right. When I ask for questions,
Briefs.
let me just change this.
Briefs,
I
but
don't know.
box of
I don't
briefs.
know.
Hey, man, I'm
There's
answering the
ladies that
question.
want to know the answer to that.
Inquiring minds wanted to know. I'm gonna tell him it's briefs, box of briefs.
There you go. Well, we actually have a real question.
Okay, that was a real question.
Well, a question that's more comic related than underwear related.
Than my undies.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a favorite character to draw, or someone you'd rather not draw?
Well, you kind of answered earlier when you said that you would not draw any DC characters.
I've actually. Let me go with that again, like just because that was I joke about it. I didn't grow up a DC fan. I don't like if I were drawing for myself, I would never draw like a DC character. But since I started taking commissions, like I've had lots of requests, and Jason Frith from Sketch Prices asked me for a Deadman, and I've never done Deadman before, obviously. But I had a blast drawing Deadman. I thought it was a fun character to draw. So, no, short answer is no. I do get tired of. Do I get tired? Like I've drawn Spider-Man a lot. I've drawn Wolverine a lot. So I'm familiar with them in the context of something like this show. It's great because that'll be a fairly quick or at least familiar thing. But sorry, man, that's a long-winded way of saying I don't really have a favorite character to draw, nor do I have a least favorite character to draw. That's lame, but the truth.
Let's see what else. Yeah, James wants to know what's the strangest commission someone's asked you to draw. A completely original question. We've never ever heard that question.
I haven't had any.
That's such a great question. It's one that I've never thought to ask ever.
Oh, geez, yes. A toaster.
That's the strangest thing. That guy might be in the audience tonight.
Andrew, I saw him. He was in here earlier.
I think he is in the audience.
Yeah, I saw him in here earlier.
This is a good one. This is a great question. What's the first comic book that you remember reading?
Remember reading? I think it was one of the final issues of. Oh no! It was a Transformers comic book. That's what it was. It was. I don't know if you guys remember, but like for some reason, two characters were melded together. I think it was like Megatron and somebody else on the cover. It's a dope cover, but that was it. But in terms of the comic book that started my love of comic books, that would have to be Dale Keown and Peter David's Incredible Hulk.
I think Bacon, he turned off his picture, but I don't think he silenced his microphone.
Is he cooking?
Probably throwing some stuff in the sink there. Now he's silenced. Now he's like, damn it, silenced his microphone. I did that actually, I think. Eranga, by the way, has like the most insanely incredible Dale Keown Hulk piece. If anybody is not aware, go to his Comic Art Fans page if you want to check that out. It's just sick.
It is. It's you know what it was like for me to get that. It's kind of one of those things where it's like the perfect intersection of your childhood. And I'll tell you, man, like as someone that grew up overseas, like it was not something I ever thought would happen. Right. I was not in the scene. We barely had like a comic store. We got our comics from supermarkets. So when that thing arrived, like my wife could not figure out why I was kind of emotional about it. So she couldn't quite figure it out. She was just like, freaking nerd, and then just walked away.
No, the two things that I think of when you got that piece was the picture of you in bed with it.
Elaborate.
Yeah, posing for a picture, hugging it while you were sleeping.
Thank
There
you.
you are.
Jeff.
And the other was you telling us about a really bad storm that hit. It was like a tornado, and it was like you and your wife and the Dale Keown.
We're in the bathroom. Yeah.
Well, first of all, I don't think I've heard that story. But also, Jeff,
really?
why did you elaborate? You should have just left it with him in the bed.
Yeah. Frame love, baby.
Yeah, leave it to your imagination, right? Yeah.
Can you tell the Dale Keown story?
What?
You said something about a bathroom in your Dale Keown.
Oh no, there was we were on the tornado watch, and so our guest bathroom is in the kind of the center of the hallway, and it's one of those things. It's one of the rooms that's central to the house, so that's what we've designated our tornado shelter. And it was me and my wife and 3 dogs at the time, and the Dale Keown in my picture. I swear to God, I can't make that up. It was a make or break moment. I was like, this is the moment. If we survive this, my wife has to make a decision. Do I stay with him or not? And she stayed, so that's how I know she loves me.
Oh.
I'm getting there, guys. I'm almost done.
I was waiting for Ken to say something.
I can't get a word in edgewise. What are you talking about?
I actually don't think I've ever seen Eranga draw live, so it was kind of mesmerizing at first. That's why I was quiet at first.
Saw a little bit of it at MegaCon, but not nearly enough. That had to be pretty surreal too, to be drawing at a comic book convention when you're across from like Jay Lee, who was sitting in the same
yeah. I mean, come on.
section, very strong.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That was like a bizarre kind of out of body experience kind of day. So yeah. So thank you 4C for making that happen.
There you go. Wow. Thank you for coming down and helping us out, man. It was really great. That was another fun time. That was the first time I met Eranga in person. That was we had a blast. That was a great weekend.
And thank you for picking up a Jay Lee for me.
Oh, that's right. That was a good one too. You got a Manhunter.
Yep.
It was a nice one.
And we've already told the story about getting Annika's Jay Lee piece. How that was a fun time all in itself.
You meet Annika and you wouldn't realize she's so high maintenance.
You just got to give her some wine, and then
she says your pens are way less squeaky than they were on the last live show you did.
I'm not sure whether that's a euphemism or not. What are we talking about?
Oh my God. Well, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say it. That is looking really, really good.
Sorry, no speaking the English.
And again, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, can you translate for me, Bacon?
Sorry, my friend don't know speak the English either.
Oh, all right, guys. Another claim is up. We had another claim up for the next sketch. First 5 people will get on the wheel spin unless there's less than 3, in which case the first claim will get it.
Yeah, you guys keep going. I'm going to put like a quick layer of wash on here, but I'm not going to finish it. But rest assured, everyone will have an ink wash background going. Oh, did I adjust it right? Okay.
Awesome. And just in case people who joined us late, we're only taking the first 5 claims on the wheel spin. We're not going to have a wheel spin with 20 names on it. So you don't have to be first, but you still got to be claiming as quickly as you can when these things pop.
We got 5, didn't we?
We got more than 5, I think.
Yeah, there's like 9 so far.
Yeah. So again, I can if when Ken's ready, I'll read off the list.
If you ain't first,
I can safely say that Peter did not get one.
oh, Peter.
Yeah, you heard about the names.
All right, Lucas, Jason H, Dustin, Andy, and Stephen Curtis all made the cut. Unfortunately, for everybody afterwards, Christy Misty, Patrick, and Maurice, just a little late. But there's, he's going fast though, people. He's going fast, so there's definitely going to be more claims to come. So here we go for the second sketch of the night. Galactus on a horse. Andy, you are the winner.
Andy.
And once again, anybody who doesn't know, the sketches are $50 tonight.
What are we doing, Andy?
So yeah, we got to figure out what you want, what you really want.
Let's get that Docker.
Which Spice Girl are you, Jeff?
What?
Sleepy Spice. I took my daughter. My daughter wanted to go see a movie today. I've been running around all day, so then we went to go see the My Hero Academia movie. I fell asleep in the middle. I'm not too proud of that, but I did fall asleep in the middle of the movie. But I don't think I snored, so that's good.
This is one of my favorite things: is watching ink on water, like undiluted ink.
Mm-hmm. Looks like Andy's going to want a Scarlet Witch from you, man.
Holy cow!
We got all kinds of sorcerers and sorceresses and witches.
Right. We got a magic team going.
Exactly.
All right. I'm gonna let this dry.
Saw a question from Maurice earlier that I want to hear your answer to.
Uh-oh.
What's your favorite Wolverine costume to draw?
Brown and tan, man, the John Byrne one.
Oh yeah,
all day.
It's like my most hated one, so that makes
really
sense.
It makes sense. I mean, it's plain, but it's that era that I started reading the books. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I just always thought, like, if this dude is supposed to be a badass killer, like, he shouldn't be in freaking blue and yellow.
But hashtag comics.
Hashtag comics. Okay. We'll let that dry, and if it needs another layer or so, I'll add it. And then I'll erase the pencils.
Don't forget to sign it, buddy.
Oh, shit! Y'all. Jim.
You're sitting over the essential table, hovering over and making sure that I get John Timms to sign it, and you forget to sign your own.
I would have remembered it when I was mailing it. Sorry. Brush out of mouth. So what am I doing? Scarlet Witch?
Scarlet Witch.
All right.
Once again, keep these questions coming.
Hey, traditional.
Let's get a deep dive insight into the mind of Eranga. I want some more good questions here.
Scarlet Witch. Classic costume, I'm assuming?
I don't think he specified.
I'm going to go with the classic costume.
There you go. It's been done. Decisions have been made.
How loud is my keyboard? Is it fine? I don't care. I don't really care. I don't know why I'm asking. What do you look like, Scarlet Witch? Headdress. Oh, yeah. That I can do.
Oops.
You better hope Annika doesn't get one.
Why? Hella?
She's gonna ask you for Hella.
Oh, I already figured someone would, because there was a lot of comedy going on about what to get. So I already have an idea for Hella. I can guarantee you're not gonna like it.
Me personally, or
No. Whoever gets it.
yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. It'll look great. It will look great. Okay. Scarlet Witch. Let's get that a little lower down because she's got that headdress and the big old hair. Okay. This is eerily quiet, guys.
Sorry. Responding to messages, and I can't multitask.
What's a headdress look like? Does it just go over like that? And it comes down over her face, right? Like, yay. I need another angle for this sucker.
I think there's multiple ways you can do it. So I think you just do it the way you want to do it.
Okay, right on.
Unless he didn't specify, right?
I'm giving her a Wolverine style headdress. Like a yay. That seem about right, Bacon?
What's that?
Oh, that looks good.
The headpiece?
Oh, yeah. Looks good to me.
I guess it comes down over here too. Alrighty.
All right, so let's see. So I believe that on the last round, I missed someone's name who should have been in the claim spin.
Uh-oh.
I apologize profusely for that. So to make it up, I'm going to put his name in twice for the next one to give him double the odds.
Hey, that sounds fair.
So even though he wasn't in, he only had a 1 in 5 chance of winning this time. Next time, he'll have a 2 in 6 chance of winning. So the odds will be better. He'll win next time anyways. So I apologize.
Who is this?
What in the world?
What is going on?
What is Is this some strange thing where like
Is there a
Going back-
sideline?
hello?
I don't know what that is, but it's cool.
Is that me? Hello?
It's not working there. It's not making sound now, so maybe that was you.
Oh, I mean, can you hear me though?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're good.
Oh, okay. I didn't do anything. I didn't change anything.
Oh, I don't know what that was, but that was pretty cool. We had a little robot reverb going on.
Oh, it's back.
It's me. Oh,
Because it might be Ken. Ken, talk.
It's tripping me out, you guys. I'm going to like back to back. All right, I'm about to leave. It's creepy.
It's Ken. It's Ken. I think it's Ken. Exterminate. Exterminate.
That was phenomenal.
Thank you. I was like, I have to figure out what I'm going to say. Oh.
We had a like Transformers moment there for a little while.
Was that really Ken?
Just to bring back Eranga's emotions of his first comic book.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, I think it was Ken's. He was having trouble with his headphones, so I think it was coming out of his normal. It was coming out of his computer. So
Yeah, it was.
Ken has been assimilated by the Borg, possibly, quite possibly.
Ah, that's a good one. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
how's that?
Oh, no more robot.
We
That's
kind
good.
of digging the Transformers vibe there. Although it sounded like you were absorbed by the Borg, is what Jeff said.
Nice.
Somebody said you were assimilated by the Borg.
Assimilated.
So-
Sorry.
I don't know what that means, but
That's
Sure.
Star Trek Next Generation reference.
Ken's like, don't give me your nerd talk.
Exactly. So Ken, next wheel spin, we're gonna put somebody's name on twice, because I missed somebody who was at the top of the list because he was so fast putting in his claim.
That sounds like a you problem, not a me problem.
Yeah, well, it's only going to be a you problem, and you got to type his name in twice for the next spin. That's a.
I don't. She looks a little too angry. You don't need to be that angry, Wanda.
I'm so angry.
Well, David's got a question there for Eranga if you want to post it up.
Oh. Wow.
No, not yet, man. What do I look like, Larry Stroman? Nobody.
Here you go, Ranga.
Bacon will be the first one. If Bacon breaks the seal, I'll do it.
Well, I didn't. I already went to get a drink, so it's all good.
Man, I don't know. Something about this is just not. There you go.
Well, how about we throw up one of these finished pieces?
Go for it.
So how should we do this? What's the fairest way to do this?
All right.
Just a wheel claim? Anybody who wants in?
I don't know. I think it's well, how much are all these sketches, the pre-done ones?
Same price as these.
Same price.
Same price. All right, $50. Let's before you put the characters up, why don't you tell what characters we have? All of them.
Well, are you going to do one at a time, or are you going to do them all at the same time?
I can only do one at a time.
We'll do one at a time. Well, but we've got. I know that there is a Batman. I know that there is a Psylocke, and there's a Gambit. What were the other ones?
Did you want to maybe put them up on the screen so anyone that didn't see it on the site?
So we can. Well, let's put the pictures up first. But we're not claiming these yet. Okay. There is an Erica Slaughter too. We're not claiming these yet, people. But just so you can take a look and check them out, see if it's something you might be interested in, and then when we're ready, we'll figure out how we're going to do these. If it's going to be a straight claim or a wheel spin, or if Ken's just going to put a claim up on it right now for any of these pieces, like a well-oiled machine right here.
You're more than welcome to take over.
Oh shit!
What did I get into tonight, guys?
I know we're seeing the first seeds of discontent.
And this is one.
That Gambit is freaking phenomenal, and I realize that's not Gambit on the screen right now.
Yeah. Well, Annika already wants to claim that Erica Slaughter if we're already claiming pieces, but I don't know what we're doing.
Okay, I think I'm happy with her.
I think I'm going to do wheel spins for him.
Yeah, don't let me decide, but I feel like if there's 3 or more, you should just do the same thing, your regular rules.
Sure. That sounds fair.
So we're going to do an official claim for the first piece right now.
Official claim, first piece. Sorry, Maurice, we're not doing an outright claim, and the first piece is probably not going to be the Sabretooth. Annika, you cannot claim the Curse of the Wheel. You got the only torso done last week.
By Ryan Benjamin.
3 days ago by Ryan Benjamin. So the Curse of the Wheel cannot apply to you. So the first piece is Batman. So Jason is claiming a Batman.
The Cursed Wheel.
She says she never wins a
talking
wheel
about?
spin. She thinks she never wins a wheel spin, but she just won one.
She's
Does
not
anybody
just-
read my comments when I'm not on the show and how about how it's rigged and she wins first every time?
All right, we got one claim for the Batman, and if nobody else claims, or I guess Jason's going to get this bad boy.
Yep. Wait a few more seconds, and then it's Jason's.
Now, Eranga, do you still have these with you? These are still
Yep.
in your possession. Okay.
They are all here.
I noticed that Batman doesn't look like it's signed either.
What?
I'm just saying. I don't know. Oh, okay. It was cut off. It was cropped off. Sorry.
He be signed.
He's like, let me prove you wrong, done.
It's all right. Listen, put the picture back up. Am I the only one who didn't see the signature on it? Look at that thing.
It's little Chris Stevens Magneto, man.
Yeah.
Look how tiny that is.
5x5.
Something like that. Yeah.
You know, all I can think of when you say that, Bacon.
Uh-oh.
You know exactly what I'm thinking of when you said that, don't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Do I want her hair to be like...
So, Jason, congratulations. You got that claim, buddy.
Yep, Jason, you get it, buddy. Batman for you.
Jason who?
Jason Victrola. By the way, Jason was the person I think I missed off of the last wheel spin, so I do apologize for that. If you still would like something, I realize you just bought something, so if you still would want to be included in the next wheel spin, I will definitely put your name on twice to make up for the fact you claimed so quickly that there was like 3 other comments in between you and all the other claims, so I missed it when I scrolled up. So I apologize for that, my friend. But next claim, if you want to get in on that, just let me know.
Are we just going through all of them right now? Just the pre-downs? I think it'd be a good way to get it out of the way, right?
Well,
Yeah,
you space it out, but I can do it all right now if you want.
It's up to you, man. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to tell you what to do.
No.
Kind of sound like
I
you
don't-
were.
No. I saw what happened to Jeff.
Yeah, you don't want the wrath of Ken.
I don't
Oh,
want
Jeff.
that shit going on with me. You do you, boo-boo. You do you.
It's your art, buddy. You tell me how you want to do it.
Why don't you just go ahead and do all of that right now, man? And that way, if there's people that miss out, they'll know later that they need to claim, or so they're not holding out.
All right, let's put one up for claim right now.
There you go. Bacon, you're not allowed to claim on this. You're a guest on the
I
show.
know. Trust me, I almost reached out to him the other day when you guys posted. I was like, I'm just gonna take that.
Oh, we're definitely gonna have to have a wheel spin on this one.
Uh-oh.
All right.
All these people claiming Gambit make good choices.
You want to start reading off some names to me?
I will, absolutely. All right, so Bacon, you need to double check me from now on. So Dustin,
I got Dustin.
Jason again, Jason Victrola.
Yeah.
I have Facebook user. I think that's Avi, but I'm not sure. I've got Christy Misty and Linda Craig. And are we doing more than 5? Are we doing everybody? Or
Yeah, we'll do. I think we should just let it.
sure. Yeah, Maurice is another one. And then Facebook user who claimed the Gambit. If it's whoever you are, please type your name out and make another claim. So Mikhail says enter. I don't know what that means.
I think he's doing the claim from Comic Art Live. I think he means claim, but you might want to double check.
Jonathan who?
Jonathan is the Facebook user. Thank you, Craig.
Yeah.
Jonathan. So Jonathan is the other name, and then that's Mikhail. You got to let us know if your exclamation point enter means claim, so I can put you on the wheel spin. Oh, he wants a free T-shirt. Yeah, I think you're on the wrong show, my friend. We're not giving away free T-shirts.
Trolls everywhere.
You know?
Yep. It's just one of those nights, guys.
Yeah, I was afraid of this.
6 names. Who's it gonna be? Here we go. The winner of the Gambit. God, this is Jason's night. After I skipped him once. He's got the last two pieces.
Oh, did he get the Gambit too?
Yeah.
Rigged.
Well, he was the only one who bid for the Batman.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, anybody had a shot at that one. They just had to challenge.
Yeah. I'm going to give her... Sorry, man. She's going to have the wild hair. I want her to have the crazy Exorcist hair.
All right. Erica Slaughter is up on the board, guys. Erica Slaughter. Annika, you should already have had that ready to type. Yours should be the first claim I see. And I see nothing yet. Let's see.
Nobody wants it, including Annika.
Oh.
Justin's got... Oh, there it is. There she is. All right, we've got... If you're ready to start typing, Ken. Let's see. Well, I only got two people, and it's the two people that always get Erica Slaughter. So
Well, then it's Annika's because
you didn't get three, so it's got to be Annika's.
Hey, guys. Oh, sorry. Go on.
good.
There we go. Annika's the winner. Once again, same standard rules. We have to have at least three claims in order to do a wheel spin.
I just got an email that my Stealth Freeze commission is ready.
Did you really?
What?
Ooh.
It is a great night.
Is there a picture or just a straight email?
Look at this. He's making money, drawing, and then he's spending the money that he's
Yeah, I
making.
still haven't sent the money along, so
Holy rusted metal, Batman.
look at those colors, man.
Holy bananas.
Oh.
You guys are making me regret not being in that line with you.
You guys, I'll tell you.
You got to skip your wedding this weekend and go see him at the Minicon.
Oh, God, I can't believe.
Let's clarify.
Hopefully my buddy's not
Nick
watching.
getting married?
But, huh?
No, he's attending a wedding.
Yeah, my buddy, I'm in a wedding, and my buddy who lives in Charlotte is having the wedding at the beach. So I could have literally gone if he had just had it in Charlotte.
You keep saying buddy. He doesn't sound like a buddy.
Well, I'm in the wedding, so he's definitely a buddy.
Wow. That's a beautiful piece. Almost as pretty as this Psylocke. That's up for grabs right now. If anybody wants the Psylocke, say claim. I love this one. This is probably my favorite one of the ones that you put up.
Oh, thanks, bud.
Yeah.
Claims on the Psylocke.
Give it a second. You never know. As people are thinking, they're contemplating, they're thinking, they're contemplating.
Uh-oh. And you know what? Like it's fine, right? Like I mean, it'll be there. I'm sure there's people that are like, hey, maybe I want the character that I really want. I mean, it'll be available at the end of the show, or
It looks like we got a claim from somebody named JD Dunn. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who is that.
Jeff, was that a pity claim? Did you give me a pity claim?
I just told you I thought it was your best piece.
You did. I'm sorry.
There are no pity claims here.
I didn't.
It's okay, George. I'll go to Heroes, the real Heroes in June. It'll be fine.
Who's going to be there? I'm going to be there. Ken's going to be there.
I'll be there.
Going to be there.
Oh, Eranga's going to be there too. Is that what I just heard?
Yeah, man. I told you that, didn't I?
I did. I don't think. Well, we had a lot of beverages that weekend in Baltimore, so
A few.
yeah.
A few. Hey, did anyone get Mikhail his T-shirt yet?
I don't know, but I got an official 4C T-shirt while we were in Baltimore, so
Yes, you did.
Nice.
I'm officially part of the group.
Hey, shout out George Hodge. George is also going to be at Heroes. He's good
Nice.
people too.
All right. Well, looks like Maurice has got the Sabretooth done. Thank you.
Was there a wheel spin for that or just him?
No, just two people.
Oh,
So
okay.
we go with the first name. Christy Misty was the other person, but Maurice got it in first, so it's all his.
Dang, all right.
Yeah, Linda Craig, you should definitely come to Heroes. It's the 40th anniversary of Heroes.
Hey, you know what? That works because I also got to ship this to Mo.
Well, there you go.
Little Jubilee action. So, Mo, I'll put those two together for you.
That's a pretty solid Jubilee commission there, Maurice.
It was actually kind of his idea. He asked if I could splash some, he's been seeing some of the watercolor stuff that I've been doing. So I can't take full credit for it. He said, hey, can you throw some watercolor in the background to make it look like, fireworks and stuff. So I dug the idea, man. I think I'm going to start doing a little bit more of that.
Yeah, I really like that.
Is that all the pieces? They're all gone now?
So that's it.
That's it.
Oh, shoot. Sell out.
AKA, hurry up and finish this one so that we can get to the next.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. I'm sorry, guys.
All right, listen, Jason, I made you a promise. I'll put you on the wheel spin twice because I missed your name. But then after that, if you win that one, I'm going to have to cut you off for the rest of the night.
That's right.
You're going to have to say 3 pieces in one night, even though one was uncontested. Definitely.
You know what? I'm going to take this off, though.
Heroes Con is definitely my favorite show every year for everybody that's commenting.
Yeah. Well, what'd you think of Baltimore, though, Bacon?
I mean, Baltimore is now my second favorite. Like, I enjoy both. They're both very comic book central.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I kind of like. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've gotten some celebrity photos at other cons, but those two shows are probably the best in the nation, I think, for purely comic books.
I saw Larry Tunn was watching the stream. Larry doesn't go to a Comic-Con if there aren't any celebrities showing up.
Yeah, I've heard that about him too.
He literally lives in Baltimore, and he almost didn't come to Baltimore Comic-Con.
It's because Tay-Tay canceled.
Terrificon, I've heard great things about Terrificon from a guest point of view, from the attendees. I've heard that's really good for getting stuff. But ironically, I'm hearing from a lot of the talent that goes there that it's not necessarily the most lucrative of shows. But
yeah, but they seem to always have a good guest list. Like they're always on my potential list to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Terrificon?
Connecticut.
In
the Indian casino.
Gotcha.
So you can go spend all your money and then try to make it back.
Exactly. Let's see. Mikhail wants to know if anybody's going to Emerald City. I think that James is going to Emerald City. He was in the fan, but he was out here in the crowd a little earlier.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, James said he was going. He made like a last-minute decision to go.
Yeah. So my question to him right after he did that was, oh, well, who's the talent that's going to be there? And he's like, I have no idea. I'm like, all right then.
Yeah, I don't think they've announced anybody because after James told us, I looked it up and there's nobody on the guest list right now.
All I saw was like celebrities. I don't think I saw any comic talent.
When is it?
December.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they got like a little bit of time, but that's still like cutting it close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of these shows that are normally way earlier in the year that are trying to squeeze in to the 2021 calendar year.
I don't know about you guys, but my budget was blown from 2 shows plus, regular COVID. I shouldn't say regular COVID, but exactly the same amount of spending as last year plus 2 shows this year.
Regular COVID before
my
before the Delta COVID came along,
hurting, especially with the house. So
Let's see. Andy said C2E2 has only announced Claremont. and they come right after C2E or Emerald City, excuse me. Comes
I
right
think,
after.
I know Gene Ha's gonna be there. There's a couple of like artists that have like said they're gonna be there, even though C2E2 hasn't announced it, if I'm not mistaken. I think Ben Harvey is gonna be there too. Those are the guys that I know. Gene Ha for sure is gonna be there.
Yeah, East Coast Comic Con was one of my new up and coming favorite shows before the pandemic hit. I did go there 2 years in a row in 18 and 19. It was a very good show. Another very comic central comic book talent, you know.
I'd love to go, but it's going to be interesting to see if they do their regular March time frame right after this December show.
Well, is East Coast Comic Con doing a December show? Or are you talking about?
I'm talking about Emerald City. I'm sorry.
Emerald City. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with that. That's the one thing. Like, I mean, the San Diego Comic Con makes a little bit of sense to me because they're doing a November show and their regular show is not till July. But you're exactly right. Yeah, having a special show in December and then 3 months later having your normal date. I don't know how that's going to work, but they haven't announced yet what their normal date is.
Right.
I mean, nor has San Diego Comic Con for that matter. They haven't announced a date yet. They're tentatively for July until hopefully they'll make that announcement at the Comic Con this month.
I feel like there's no way that Emerald can't go back to March because it felt like they owned that entire month and people would go to that show all the time. So
How are we doing on time, guys?
What's that?
How we doing?
You're right there right now. But I mean, like I said, we're not telling you to quit. So
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. And if I did stop early, I guess I should have said this earlier. Rest assured, like backgrounds, I'll add them in once we're done offline. There might be some cleanup work I do as well. Zhuzh it up a little bit, as the kids say.
Right. Joe says that Emerald returns March 2023. So does that mean they're not having a show next year? They're just okay. So it looks like it's going to be in April. No, sorry. It's going to be in August next year and then going back to March. So they're going to slowly work their way back to their normal time spot over the next 2 years.
That's some good info, Joe. Thank you.
Yeah, it's definitely inside information we didn't have.
August, now that I hear that, August might be the show I have to go to next year.
Yeah, Ken and I are trying to line up our shows for next year. We're looking at the calendar. We're trying to figure some stuff out and see what shows we're going to do. We already got a tentative list of about 6. So we'll as soon as we know what we're doing next year, we're definitely going to let all of the 4C fans know and tell you who we're bringing to the shows.
Like tabling?
Yeah, like actually, we're doing the shows with our artists. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Looking good, Eranga.
Hey, remind me again, who is the who asked for this?
The Scarlet Witch, Andy.
Okay. Well, I hope Andy likes it. There's a little bit to go. I need to do some cleanup stuff. Same with Strange. There was some cleanup stuff I needed to do with him, but we're getting there. Is my hat getting in the way? Nope. Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, we'll tell you if you're blocking the view. You're doing a good job. Andy likes it. He says it looks great.
Awesome. Thanks, Andy.
Larry says spend more time on the hair.
Thanks, Larry. Larry's another guy we got to meet at Baltimore, and that was like super cool to see him because I thought he was a myth.
James, I think you're a little early for the claim, buddy.
But Larry's good
Jason,
people.
Jason, Mr. Harris, you're a little early for the claim.
He had it pre-typed out, and he was just hitting enter.
That's a finger slip right there.
I've been a victim of that before.
I have to. 100%. 100%. No one's holding it against you, bud.
So Larry, what are you trying to say? You're saying this is good sketching while live. Are you saying this wouldn't be good sketching? Are you saying it should be better if it wasn't live? I'm trying to, there's some backhanded compliment here somewhere. I'm trying to figure out.
It's his first time ever tuning into the show.
Hey, I'm gonna say if it's really hard to get a compliment out of Larry, so I'm gonna take it. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate you. I'm sure he's gonna follow it up with something here.
I think right when you said that, he probably was like, "Damn it! Delete."
That is some crazy hair though, Eranga. That looks really good.
Oh, thanks. I think I went a little bit overboard. I wanted her to look a little crazy, but I think she looks full on Witches of Eastwick.
You're too critical of your own self.
I might do a little cleanup there. But let's finish that lip off. And all that's left is to add the. If you want to start another claim, guys, I'm kind of ready. Here.
Well, there you go. Ask and you shall receive. I really was expecting Jason just automatically be ready to go when that one came down.
I think you messed him up, man.
I know. Wow. He didn't even make the top. He's not. I still don't even have a Jason.
Oh no.
Oh. Holy cow.
Holy goodness. Eranga, you're gonna have to stay on all night.
Yeah, this oof.
Uh-oh.
All right, whenever you're ready, Ken, I'll give you the next 5 names. This is I think this is over 10 people who tried to get you. They're loving you more. The more you draw, they're loving you more, baby.
You know what?
I can't believe this guy is so popular. Look, this guy named Evan Blazer tried to claim too.
What? Evan Blazer?
The famous admin from Sketch Prices? What?
The world famous Evan Blazer? I don't believe that. I think you guys are making that up.
Yeah,
guys,
but he
don't
was like number 10, so it's all good.
Guys, don't toy with my emotions like that.
You can start reading off the names whenever you're ready, Jeff.
You got it. All right, so we've got Dustin, Steven, Lucas, Linda, and we're going to throw Jason's name in twice, please, since I missed him. So that's going to be those 4 and Jason, and then we're going to put Jason's name on twice because I missed him completely on a claim earlier. So that's it. That's all you get, buddy. If you win, you're done for the night. If you don't win, you're doing just like everybody else for the rest of the evening. That's all I can do to make it up. Oh, shocker. Jason won.
You got to be kidding me. Do you want to ask him if? Oh well, he put his name in, so.
Yeah, he told me that he still wanted to do it, so he got it. So
okay,
awesome. All right, Jason, what's your character? You bought 2 pre-done pieces, and now you get to have a made just for you piece.
What are we doing?
Black Panther or Moon Knight? He gave you a choice.
Oh man, I think I'd love to do Black Panther.
Patrick, no, you're. I'm seeing your claims, buddy, but there were several claims ahead of you. If we had done it normally, it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You would have been number 8 on the claim list. So rest assured, We are seeing claims.
All right, I'm gonna let that dry. We'll do final touches before shipping.
We are on YouTube. Thank you, Peter. We simulcast on Facebook and YouTube. I don't know which one's faster.
YouTube is faster.
YouTube is much faster. In fact,
Much
Evan
faster.
just told me that it's much faster.
Yeah.
Hey, that's another reason for you guys all to sign up for our notifications and everything on join our group on Facebook and on YouTube. To we want to get as many people on there as that are on Facebook, so we're hoping. Obviously, YouTube. Peter says.
Is there like a version of Black Panther he wants, or I guess it's up to me, right? If you didn't enter it.
You just do it up, buddy. However you want to do it. You can ask him. You can ask him if you want.
I'd like to put the cape on him, like the Marvel Knights. Was that cool? Jason? Was it Jason?
Yeah, Victrola. We're waiting.
Okay.
We're waiting. There's probably a little bit of a lag. Apparently, a little more if you're on Facebook and not on YouTube. He said it's up to you. I dig it.
Okay. Yeah, cape it is. It's a little mini cape.
Now, Mr. Sambucci's watching us on two screens. He's watching us on Facebook and YouTube.
How long have we been on? Like an hour and a half? I literally just realized there's 2 different comment types.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We'll have to figure out a third place to be on.
See, he's got the little ears, little baby ears, not the Batman ears. Little baby Batman ears. Just basic black mask. We're gonna throw that cape on him. Wait, why am I doing another cape after that freaking Doctor Strange? I'm just a glutton for punishment.
You know, he gave you an easy out with a character.
He did. We don't take easy outs here, buddy. We don't. At 4C, we give people their money's worth. That's what Ken told me to tell people.
Best deals in art are on our channel, definitely.
Let's put that in there. Little tiny cape collar.
Ken, do we have an announcement that we were going to make tonight, or did we hear back on that yet?
No.
Not yet. Okay.
At some point, I might need to take like a 2-minute break, guys. Not for me, but because my pup is sitting under my legs, and that gas is getting noxious. So I mean, it is primo stuff here, guys.
Yeah, light a match, buddy. You need a candle.
Yeah. Hey, does he have? I don't know if anyone can see here. Does he
Eranga.
have like a little amulet cat clasp here or something? Does his medallion, the cat medallion, go here? You know, anybody?
Eranga, if you wanted to take a break, just tell me now. I'll just put this up.
It's obviously not Willy Bobo time for me. It's Willow. That's what I'm gonna blame it on. Oh. Oh, that's right. It's not a clasp. It's the claw collar, right? Images. Thanks for all your help, guys. Really appreciate it.
I could Google it and then hold my phone up to the computer screen, but I figure you could probably Google it just as fast as I could.
this would kind of have to be a combo of stuff. Would you like to have like a little bit of an original costume?
Once again, we're doing it. We're redesigning.
We're
Costumes.
redesigning Panther right here. Actually, I am going to give him his little Panther paw thing that holds this together. Contrary to how it like appears on the stream, I don't usually like talk to myself while I'm drawing.
I don't believe that for half a second.
Believe it for a full second, my friend.
I constantly talk to the screen when I'm watching other shows and pretend like I'm hosting those.
I do believe that for half a second.
No, I really do need to go back and rewatch some of these shows too. I hate watching myself, but I really do need to go back so I can start making sure I don't always sound like a babbling person.
You do great, dude. You've got le gift, le gab.
Yeah. It was so funny. I actually contacted James, who, if anybody knows, was the personally, responsible for orchestrating the Collectors Conversations on the Comic Art Fans live show. And I was like, hey, I'm going to be free to do one of those in this December. And he's like, well, this coming Sunday is the last show.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, well, then you're not going to need me for December then, I guess.
Yeah, that's a real bummer. It was one of my favorite kind of shows to do, but it, it's a lot of work. Like even when you're kind of getting on there, you got to prep, you got to, and then for James, it was like, you got to find people to come on the show. And I mean, you guys know what that's like, getting guests and, putting that stuff up. It can be an interesting exercise. So let's see.
They asked us to come on now.
What's that?
Artists asked us to come on now. Easy.
That's right. They're lining up to be on our show. That's how big we are
now.
But no, James did say it's going to be back in some sort of shape or form eventually at some point. But in the current mode, the way they do it, it's going to get changed. But I enjoyed that show. I think Eranga was on there several times. I was on there only once when Bill was on vacation. When Mikhail,
that's right.
Mike was on there and used all my art instead of his own.
I was never invited.
Hey, you were invited to the Big Boy show.
Yeah, but you got exactly. If anybody wants to go back and watch that, Ken got the private interview with Bill on the Tuesday night show. I don't think any of us have that honor.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Did you freeze? Yeah.
Let's look at God, dude. I like the way you're doing this one. I like the cape. It's actually
it adds a little dimension to it, right?
Yeah, it's really cool because it like kind of like it's like he's getting the best of both worlds. He wanted Moon Knight or Black Panther, and you're kind of giving him a little bit of both with adding the cape. He gets to have the Black Panther, but he gets a little cape action too. That's cool. I dig it.
That's true. Thanks, man. Thanks. I think hoping he feels the same way. Okay, that's your blacks.
Yeah, I agree, Craig. This one is turning out great.
How you doing, Rangy? You holding up good?
Oh yeah, man, I'm doing great.
All right.
Doing great. Having a ball.
Yeah. Hey, Jason says this is going to be his first Black Panther piece, and he is impressed.
Killer, man. That's awesome. Okay. All right.
Here come the blacks. Jason says, Wakanda forever.
Anyone planning to go watch the Eternals this weekend?
I'm gonna see it. It's I don't know when I'll be able to see it. Might not be till the beginning of next week, but I'm definitely gonna go check it out as soon as I can before somebody ruins it.
Yeah, I know. Me too, man.
Yet another thing this wedding is kind of messing up.
God, your friend just doesn't really care about you at all. When he was planning his marriage, he totally didn't take your life.
What is that all about? Like,
it's also like you're like kind of jinxing his marriage.
You're just getting married. Who cares? Come on.
Yeah, it's going to happen 2 or 3 more times in your life. I mean,
Exactly.
That's right.
You guys aren't jaded at all.
Me, never. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we're about 50% for the people who are visually on this show tonight as far as marriage goes.
how long you been married, Eranga?
I'm sorry?
How long you been married?
5 years together, 11.
Wow, it took you 6 years? Jeez, man.
Yeah, man, I wasn't sure if I was like, man, is she really? I am super bold today because Mrs. D is not at home.
I was about to say, I hope she's not anywhere close to the room right now.
No,
Or
she
has any access to a
I have 2 things going for me. 1, she's not home. 2, she's on a flight on the way back home, so she's not watching the stream. Winner, chicken dinner, y'all.
It's not like it's recorded or anything.
She's not gonna watch this back. She always likes to pretend she's supporting me. Oh, I watched that show. Then she'll watch like enough to repeat back something that happened.
That doesn't sound familiar at all.
She's like, I'm so proud of you, baby. Oh, yeah? What happened at the 45-minute mark? I went to sleep.
Ooh, Jason's going to Rhode Island Comic-Con this weekend. Who are some of the big names that are going to be there, Jason?
Dude, there's 2 Jasons in the stream. Jason A?
There's Jason H and Jason V.
Oh.
This is the V-Man who's going to Rhode Island. He's the one you're doing the sketch for right now.
Right.
Well, Pat Broderick's going to be there.
Pat Broderick's going to be there. You know where Pat Broderick's also going to be? He's going to be here.
Ken's driving him to people's homes, right? To do sketches.
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically.
We bring him to you.
The new live SketchCon. You make a claim, we show up.
Yeah.
Dude, I think like that would go over like nobody's business. Can you imagine? Like,
bring the con. That's what we'll do. We'll start organizing. Ken told me when we first started 4C, he goes, if I ever want to do my own convention, just talk me out of it.
Yep.
It's because he used to do a lot of that kind of stuff with.
It was a rule, no matter how convincing I am.
Yeah. No, I have to nix it. Like, no.
And I did like a few days ago.
But that
like
could
if
be.
you guys did do a convention, where would you do it? Just out of curiosity, like geographically. Florida.
That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with doing anything is you have to find. It's not just where it works best for you, but you have to find a place where it works best for everybody who wants to come see it. So that's there's so much stuff that goes into doing a con. But like I said, we could do if we're in lieu of doing our own con, we could just throw everybody in a car and just pick a location and do a traveling con. Just lay down. Just be like, we're going to be at the library in Madison, Wisconsin on Sunday, yada yada yada, and just show up with all our guys and be like, boom, traveling con, pop-up con.
I think that'll be dope.
I've been to that library too.
Oh, really? Shut up, Bacon. You've never set foot in a library.
When I was bullshit, first of all, and I was like, how do you think I'm a comic book fan? Where do you think I saw my first comic in a library?
Oh, really? At the libraries?
Yeah.
Oh.
But no, I was training in Wisconsin, and it's in Madison for work, and yeah, we actually went to the library.
That's you know what, Ken, that's what we're going to do. Next time there's a big show we want to do and they don't contact us or they don't return our calls, we'll just do it like a food truck. We'll just park right out in front of the con, open up our thing, and just start working out of the truck.
I may have told this story before. I'll give you the abridged version. But when I was doing a sports thing, I was in Chicago. We had booked O.J. Simpson. And the Goldman.
Was this pre or post glove?
Oh, this is post. The Goldman showed up and Ron Goldman came up to me and said, "Are you paying OJ for the appearance?" I said, "Yes." He goes, "Just give me the check."
Oh, shit.
So we went back there and told OJ's people, and they left. And he went across the street to the hotel and set up in the lobby where the Goldmans weren't watching.
Who, OJ did?
They
Yep.
did.
By himself?
Yeah, well, with his agent.
The juice.
And the ironic thing is that was the hotel he stayed at after the murders.
Oh, Lord.
Well, they were used to having him there during controversy, apparently.
Yeah. But he just literally went across the street to the hotel and set up in the lobby and did his thing there. And the Goldmans were no wiser.
That's nuts. You've lived a life, Ken.
Ken's lived like 3. He's the ultimate Renaissance man.
Not about all that. It was a job, man. That's all it was.
It was the 80s, man.
I was glad too because I wasn't really happy he was at the show. I wasn't real. Gave me the willies. Even looking at his face.
Gave you the Willy Bobos?
Yeah.
That's a whole other thing.
I wouldn't take a picture with him. Not that everyone was like, "Oh, you got a picture of OJ." I was like, "No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't need to be taking my picture with murderers."
Alleged.
Allegedly.
We don't want libel on the show or.
OJ can come on and defend himself all he wants.
Does he draw?
I welcome it.
Yeah, exactly.
Wouldn't that be awesome if you had if you pulled some strings and did a live sketch claim with O.J. Simpson?
God.
I wouldn't do it, man.
He's just drawing just tiny stick figures with stab marks through them.
Oh my God. All right. This is taking a turn.
What?
It's like too soon? Too soon? No.
We could have got Manson if he didn't curl.
Marilyn?
No.
Getting close on this one, guys.
Yeah. It's looking.
So,
It's
so
looking
Jeff,
good. Yes, sir.
should I do the old? It's looking great.
No, there's still
Or I have something new.
I
I'm
still got
tossing
about
around.
Hold on, Eranga, you got to watch this. Maybe one of these.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
Nice.
Sign's really simple.
Wrap it up.
Oh, this is a bad thing that I figured out how to do this stuff.
Yeah. our show is going to look like a comedy sketch clip show.
Well,
Like,
if I get no problem, I won't have to be on. I'll just play clips already. Basically, answer any question you want with a clip.
I do have an off-camera comment for you, Eranga, from Evan.
Uh-oh.
He said your stealth-free Smurfette looks really good.
I've got a lot of 4-letter words to go with that. He's just jealous, man. What did he get? He asked for big-haired Catwoman like a freaking 80-year-old nerd, and he drew like a regular Catwoman. So yeah, Blazer can suck it.
Who else is waiting for pieces besides you?
Jeremy, I think. Right? Jeremy was the last one to get in.
I messaged Jeremy, but I don't think he's on the show tonight.
No, he said he wouldn't be able to make it. He said it's date night.
It's date night.
Him and the missus.
Listen, and Jeremy was one of those guys who when I met him in person, just the nicest guy in the world. That guy, I mean,
he's a freaking teddy bear.
Listen, we talk, we know all the time when we're talking, when all of us are together and we're hanging out in a Zoom, we're hanging out talking. He's, he loves to try to push everybody's buttons and stuff, but he is just like in person, he's just the sweetest guy in the world. It was such a pleasure to meet him. I'm glad he made it.
I definitely agree with you on that.
I don't know about in the world. I mean, he's all right. Like, he might be in the top 500 million.
But hopefully, Heroes Con will be like Baltimore Part 2. We'll get a lot of guys out here. I think Annika even said she may cross over the Mississippi for that show.
I know.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Yeah, exactly. We're all gonna hold her to it and like give her absolute shit when she doesn't show up.
Oh yeah, that's happening.
That's why she's non-committal.
Non-committal.
No, she was.
Didn't someone put a ring on that?
I heard her. She said she was coming.
I mean, you can't say she's non-committal.
She says I fold under peer pressure.
Yeah, but that's not being non-committal. Like, someone put a ring on that.
Oh yeah, she's definitely spoken for.
Yeah.
Hands off.
All the single ladies. No, not anymore, Annika. Not anymore.
Yeah, we don't want you to chicken out, Annika. We're definitely going to keep the pressure on because we want to see you. Hopefully, I think it's pretty much a done deal that Ken and I are going to be able to see you in San Diego next July, as long as the show goes on.
Oh snap!
As long as the show goes on, we're going to definitely be out there, and that's her backyard. So,
in other words, Annika, expect 2 older dudes to be staying with you.
Wow, you went straight to older dudes.
Yeah,
that's where I went. I had to
get my cane out.
Oh,
next thing you know, I never get an invite ever again to co-host Forcing.
Annika's mom's watching this.
I can't wait to meet. I want to meet Monica's mom. She camps out like for that Paul H and stuff. That's pretty crazy, man. Hanging out in tents for all night.
I know. I don't think my parents ever gave any kind of a care about my comic books ever. When I moved into my house, my dad said, "What are you going to do with the spare room?" I said, "It's just comic books." And he said, "Throw them all away."
All right, guys, if you want to do another wheel spin, I'm kind of there.
Let's see what we can see. Oh, there it is. All right, let's see. Eranga definitely gave you all the heads up to be ready to hit your buttons. So,
oh, sorry.
Oh, there's 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Sambucci looks like he's first.
Good Lord.
You can start reading me those names if you want.
Absolutely. I'll tell you whose name's not on there. Jason V. He is definitely not on this thing. Peter Sambucci is number one there. Dustin, Linda,
Hey,
Lucas,
Dustin or Justin?
Dustin with a D, Linda, Lucas, and Stephen Curtis made the top 5.
Yep, that's what I saw.
Narrowly beating out Christy Misty, Jason Harris, and Patrick Moore. Narrowly getting beaten out. But I'd like to point out that the claims are YouTube, Facebook, YouTube. So I don't know who's got faster order or not, but it seems to be a nice mix.
So in my experience, you just have to kind of guesstimate when the claim is going to come and hit that button when you're on Facebook, because that's what I've done a lot.
Oh, we can't see that claim, Ken. Are you already spinning?
What was the chair? Hold on. Let me do it again.
Well, yeah, make sure you don't see who won that one. We don't want anybody getting pissed.
Yeah, we don't want that happening again.
Yeah, no. Oh, wait, hold on, Jason. You said, what? Hold on. All right, well, you didn't make the list anyway, so you're good. All right. Here we go. And the winner looks like Lucas.
Oh, congratulations, Lucas.
Lucky. All right, sir, what would you like for Mr. Eranga to draw for you? Because he's about done with this Black Panther. We got like a Marvel Cinematic Universe thing going on.
Please don't.
Let's see.
Oh. Just kidding.
We've already got I guess it's hard to find characters that aren't in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I want to see him do a Wolverine. Come on.
Skeletor. Nice.
You got a Skeletor, buddy. With a question mark. How about a Skeletor?
Yeah, I'll do a Skeletor.
Yay, all
I'm
right.
not turning anything down.
You know, based on the
Not
rules
doing
you
that.
told me the other day, he is technically a comic book character, so
He is. But we also agreed that technically everyone's a comic book character these days.
yeah, we did. And so that's why I didn't agree with your rule, but you know, it's your rule.
Another hooded character.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Definitely a theme going on here.
Hoods or capes? All hoods and capes tonight.
Okay. I'll clean that up and wrap it up, but that's pretty much done. Jason A.
Bravo, sir. Fantastic.
Jason V, actually, wasn't it?
Oh, sorry, buddy. Jason V.
Sorry, yeah, he's not personalizing it, so it's okay.
Unless you want me to personalize it. I can guarantee you there's 0 flip value to these, so you'll be fine.
I disagree. I think
You are again severely undervaluing yourself. You've had like 10 plus claims every time they've put up your name.
I hope people keep these. Yeah. Hey, can I do that thing where I let the dog out, please? Like, cause like it's burning the hairs in my nose now.
take a minute, buddy.
Just give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry.
Stick some stuff up your nose. Something.
I am gonna super glue her butt. Come on, bud. Let's go. Come on.
I'm pretty sure he asked for that like an hour ago, didn't he? No, I'm just kidding. Like 20 minutes ago, though, right?
Yeah, probably about that.
That's right. There is a $30,000 Cosmic Ghost Rider page done by Mr. Eranga. That's right. It is not. I don't know if that's a Willy Bobo or not, Peter. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, and I hope everybody in the audience is doing good. We just Ken and I have some ships passing in the night. So there's lots of packages that are going out and getting ready to be beamed to where they need to go. So we're going to get a lot of this stuff that you guys have been waiting for, that we've taken possession of, out to you guys this week. Hopefully it'll all be showing up fairly soon. So we can't wait to see you guys post that stuff up on wherever you post it, on your Facebook page, on your CAF page, you know.
Yeah. Yes. Thanks for your
Thankfully, when you
patience. I
post
mean, there was definitely some miscues with the Miller op, but
It turned out not to be as bad as we thought it was.
Sorted out.
Yeah. It wasn't. We thought it was when we took possession of the Miller stuff. We thought it was a lot worse than it was. So it wasn't as bad as we thought it was. So
I think, you know, we're being cautious. So we're making sure all our I's are dotted and T's are crossed before we start shipping. So
yeah,
just be patient. It'll come.
It's important. That's why like we did the Ryan Benjamin thing on Saturday. Where we want to wait till everybody gets their payments in before we can move forward, because Yoshi is sending us a lot of this stuff from Japan. So it's one of those things where we want to make sure that he's sending us stuff and everybody's making good on their claims, and we can get that stuff out. And once again, we're not people who are, who are going to say, if you don't get the money till next week, we're like, going to void it all out. Just talk to us. That's all. We just ask you to keep the communication lines open. We're more than happy to work with you. Don't ghost us.
No, don't ghost us.
These are two of the easiest guys to ever talk to. So just send them a Facebook message, guys. It's really not difficult.
Absolutely. We try to get back to you as fast as we can when we're seeing those. I said the funny thing is that I almost always get a lot of the comments. They pop right up on my phone when you message 4C. So Ken usually has to look for them. So if sometimes
the comments don't show up on my phone.
Yeah, sometimes you never know which one of us you're talking to. So we like it that way too. We want to keep you guessing.
I'll do a little 4C news stuff for anybody who's out there listening or wanting or anything like that.
Yeah, Eranga's not here, so just announce. It's cool.
Yeah, Greg Land did a signing and remark off. He didn't want to do any remarks. I had to twist his arm to get him to agree to do the few that he did agree to do. And I opened up the op, and everyone wants remarks. I sold it out in a minute, and I probably have another 10 on a wait list. Even though it says it's closed, people are still asking me, can I get a Greg Land remark? So I reached out to Greg and I said, listen, we can do it one of three ways. You can do the few that we did and call it a day. We can cancel the whole damn thing. Or you can pull your head out of your butt and, sketch a bunch of remarks and make a lot of money.
Uh-oh.
Option, and we'll be able to offer a bunch of remarks out to people. They are CGC facilitators. So if you don't want CBCS through me, you can get CGC through Greg. He can actually facilitate and submit. So it'll be an easy thing to do. So hopefully it happens.
And Ken says all that stuff with it, with the it's Greg's a really nice guy.
He's a really nice guy. I'm just teasing. No. He's a really good guy, and hopefully he's gonna want to do the remarks, because I can get him a lot. So hopefully he likes that idea.
If I had to guess, they're gonna be crazy detailed.
Yeah, maybe that's why he doesn't want to do it.
That's just the way Greg is.
Maybe he puts too much effort into them. I don't know. Kubert has a lot of the stuff done already. Haven't seen it yet, but he does have a lot of it done from what I understand. JJ is going to be doing another Doug Mankey art drop within the next 2 weeks. Just waiting to solidify a date. Him and I are going to talk about that tomorrow, and he's going to pick out some choice pages. So be ready for that.
Yep.
I'm waiting on some Larry Stroman art to land that Larry did that I picked up from him, about 19 pieces. That's about it. Other than that, I mean, there's stuff waiting on. Bill's still working on commissions.
Right. The Craig, I talked to
Craig
Craig
so far, and then he won't be able to draw. So,
but I talked to Craig Hamilton today, and he's almost done with his. So the rest of his will be coming out soon. So we're a little bit late on that, and I apologize. Craig, it's everybody's got stuff, but we're in very good communication. So I've seen I could actually send everybody who's waiting on something. I could send you like the beginnings of all your pieces because he sent me some a couple days ago, and I've seen them all. They're all in progress. But I don't think you want to. I think you want to see them when they're done. But I tell you what, man, he sent me a picture of somebody asked for a spiral, and it just blew my. I mean, it was just the tight pencils. He hadn't even had the colors yet.
What was the one you showed me?
That's the one I showed you.
Was it the one you showed me? I thought you showed me something.
No, and that one just blew. I mean, he did. I showed you a Phoenix. He did too. So I've shown you a couple, but I mean, even I think he posted on his own site. He posted the beginnings of a Doctor Strange, which is the duck version of Doctor Strange, which he posted himself on his own webpage. I mean, this stuff is it's coming out great. He's doing a good job. He's just trying to put the finishing touches. He doesn't want to rush them. He wants to make sure they all look good. So those will be coming out real soon. And as soon as we get those, we'll mail them right out. So
the other thing, I mean, I really can't say much about it except that I bought an entire comic.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Shamancy.
It's a book that's not even out yet. It's a Marvel book.
Mm-hmm.
And I really can't say anything until mid-December. So
right. But
I'll be offering up the pages probably.
Yeah, he's got a few weeks to see if he wants to hoard that for himself.
I love how he says probably.
Yeah.
AKA, I'm probably gonna keep it.
I said to Jeff, I said, I got to hold on to this thing until mid-December. By the time mid-December rolls around, I'll have forgotten about the money I spent on it already, and it'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna keep it.
He wants to be one of those guys, who can say, yeah, I own a whole comic. Yeah.
What's going to happen is like mid-December is going to come around and people are going to start asking Ken about it. And Ken's going to be like, why you got to bring up old shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was hopefully it was a good deal. We'll see.
I think it was. I think it's a great deal.
Solid pages, man. There's some really good stuff in there.
Yeah. So yeah, I
don't know anything about the book itself because it's not out yet.
Right. Well, we can pretty much derive a lot of it from the content, but it's something that's going to be pretty well established. There's something that Marvel's doing, so it's going to be cool. So we can't wait to be able to tell you guys about that.
That's great.
Lots of X characters in it.
Ooh, even better.
Ken's like tease.
Don't forget about us little people, Ken.
All of a sudden, like Jeremy and Benham join the feed, and they're all like, "What X characters? What?
What? Yeah. What?
Hey.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, Eranga, Wayne said that he is flipping your pieces. So Monica said that he is more than happy to flip your pieces.
I want to see what poor sucker pays for those.
I bet you they're going to be on Monica's CAF page on CAF Online or whatever it is.
Yeah, there is that coming up again, right? Another online.
Oh, that's right.
Is it this weekend or next weekend?
I have no idea.
Monica, tell us.
I didn't see anything about it.
You got to listen to Bill's live broadcasts. Yeah, I got a premium membership. I can sell some stuff.
I have a premium membership too.
November 13th. So it's next weekend.
I just renewed.
I mean, 2 weekends from now. Yeah.
Now my problem is I think I don't want to sell anything. I like all my stuff.
Well, you just sold all you had left to Anthony, right?
I was just about to say that.
Not all I had left. I picked out some stuff. Let's see. For those of you who don't know, I bought a bunch of stuff from Russ Braun at the show, which I did the live art drop for him. The problem is that Russ didn't take any kind of payment. He doesn't have Venmo. He doesn't have PayPal. He doesn't have anything. So when I did that, I had to make sure I had enough cash to to take it. And, the ATM will only let you take out so much money in a single day. So, and the ATMs at a comic book convention are rigged to make you have to take out money like 2 or 3 times so they get the fee on you every single time. So they won't even let you take out the max amount of money in one foul swoop. It'll only let you take out like $200. So I did that twice and then sold a few pieces to Anthony to make up the difference so I could actually afford to buy all the pages that everybody on 4C bought from Russ. So
what you're saying is you sacrificed for the people on 4C.
That's what I do.
And they better be grateful.
Mm-hmm.
You guys killed it on that 4C live for Russ Braun. I was standing behind Jeff the whole time he was broadcasting, and it was just like one after the other. You guys murdered it. It was amazing.
Listen, all credit to Russ. His stuff is fantastic, and he's a wonderful addition to the 4C family. We were really happy when he decided that he wanted to come with us and on this ride that Ken and I have been on now for like 8 months, and just get blown away every week with all the stuff that happens here. So,
hey, just out of curiosity, is that I guess I missed it. Has that been formalized?
Oh yes. Russ is. You obviously missed our presentation show last Tuesday where we.
He's Eranga. What the hell, man?
He's got a life. Aranga's got a life, man.
Shit.
Yeah, Russell's part of the team.
I mean, yeah, I remember now.
Of course, yes. Russ is now officially repped by 4C. So that's awesome. So we have Russ. We've got Mr. Larry Stroman. We've got Mr. Bill Morrison. We've got the Brohawk himself, David Williams.
And I am repping Ron Wilson for his commissions.
So there you go. So anytime, so Ron Wilson's also on the list for anytime he needs commissions. We are his rep, since he's currently not working on a book, and he doesn't have any art left to sell. That's pretty much repping Ron Wilson. So
sweet.
So there you go. So there's a 5-member family.
6 if you want to count Eranga.
Hey, there you go, man. What happened to me?
Yeah, well, listen, I remember Eranga was like, when we were kept early on a few months ago, he's like, I don't want to use you guys, for this, that, and the other. And I was like, oh no, Eranga, you got it all wrong, man. I was like, we're totally using you.
He's from Sri Lanka. He doesn't really understand. It's okay.
No, English, second language. Have you not been understanding this so far?
No, that's how much I think of Eranga's stuff. I think it's great, and he's only getting better every time he draws something. I mean, if that hasn't shown off tonight, I don't know when it will. Because
look at this. I mean, he was hesitant to draw Skeletor, but look at this.
Badass.
It's fun, man. I kind of dig skulls. You know what I mean? Like,
and
really? What's funny?
I never would have guessed based on the commissions you buy.
Between Mystique and like Ghost Rider. Yeah.
So just to answer a question from the chat, Ron Wilson, right now we have his list is full. We just took a list of he was doing cover recreations. So any cover out of the 100 that he did over his Marvel career, which is the second most of any artist, Herb Trumpy did 101. He was willing to recreate any of those 11 by 17. You just pick the cover of his that you wanted recreated, and he did them for $250. So that was the deal we just ran. That list is already full, so we don't have a list right now for Ron, but I'm sure we'll be opening one up at some point once he gets ahead on these. There is sort of a wait list on that too, so we don't know if that'll be the next op, if he's going to take the people off the wait list or not, but we'll see how that goes.
He seemed open to wanting to continue getting through the wait list, so we'll see. I gave him the first 5 of the 10, so I'm just waiting to see how quickly he gets through them, and then we can decide how it goes from there.
Sure.
And they turn out fantastic. I have one from that Ken was nice enough to sell me, so that was fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Jason, I don't know when we'll be opening him up for just a regular straight up commission, but I'm sure it's on the horizon. We've done them before, and I'm sure we can do them again. There's just nothing we got nothing on the books, so to speak, so far. But it's definitely down the road. We'll definitely do something with him
for sure.
And we're hoping to bring him to some cons too. So that'll always be a good place to get him as well. So
Ron's out of somewhere in New England. Is he Boston? I can't.
no. Strowman is Boston. He's in Ron's in Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
And hopefully we'll be bringing all these guys to shows next year.
Yeah, that's
Not
we
all at once, you know.
Yeah, well, obviously not all to every show. We're gonna have to mix and match and figure it out. But yeah, that's the plan.
So, and this is all hypothetical, but if you're going to Heroes Con, what are you going to do, Jeff? Like, you can't line up at 5 a.m. You'll all have to go right in.
I don't know who says I can't line up at 5 a.m.
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, you can, but what's the point if you already have a vendor badge?
The point is that when all those people get in line behind me, I can just put on my vendor's badge and say I would have been first anyways, and then walk right in.
But you could do that and still get extra sleep. Why would you want to
Listen,
get in line?
all I got was crap for getting up early and doing it at Baltimore. And like
All
I
you
said,
got was crap.
whether it worked out or not, I don't know, but it worked out for me. So maybe it was just a good luck charm. Maybe it had nothing to do with the fact that I got everything I wanted and more out of that show. But it's just the way I do it, man.
Just so everyone knows, we were we arrived what was it, Eranga? Like an hour before the show?
Yeah, like an hour before the gates open, so that because we had to go do all the extra stuff, right? I mean, we had to go get our proof of vaccination. We had to show all of that stuff. But yeah, Jeff was already he'd been up for like 10 hours by then.
Yeah, we were never told an exact time that Jeff got in line, but we were 30 people behind him.
And it's not like we were late or anything either. I mean, we got there at like a fairly decent time. But Jeff was he had his own chair and he was super comfortable.
I totally forgot that chair at the show, by the way.
Did you? Like behind that booth or whatever?
I just stuck it there. I totally forgot about it.
Are you serious?
Dude, it's a $5 like watching soccer fold up chair. I didn't really care.
That's amazing. Yeah. I don't think I heard that story during the weekend.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it till like 2 days after I got home, and I was like, "Oh, I totally forgot to get that chair."
I bet you it's still there.
Yeah, I should make a trip to Baltimore just to get my chair. I left this here like 2 weeks ago. Sorry, thanks.
It's only like a 45-minute drive for you, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's worth a round trip 45 minutes for a $5 lawn chair. I'm good.
No, but wouldn't it be awesome if you go there next year and it's still there?
It's still there.
Yes. Oh man, I won't say much for their security or their cleanliness for cleaning the area.
First of all, did any of you get your bags checked at all, ever, any of the days? I know I didn't.
Nope.
And I went in there with a suitcase to pick up the Frank Miller stuff on the second day of the show, and they didn't even.
That is an excellent question, and we all love Baltimore, by the way, everyone that's listening. But
yes.
Yeah, they did not actually check our bags.
Yep, not a single time.
But they did check our temperatures using a sophisticated machine from far away to make sure we didn't have high temperatures.
And they only had one, and they had to check every single person that came in on Saturday.
Yeah. And once again, special thanks to Anthony from Anthony's Collectibles for helping Ken get into that show, because when I picked him up from the airport that morning on Saturday and we saw the line was like 8 blocks long, it was definitely worth not having to go through the vigorous long line, because Ken had bought a ticket for the show, but the line to get the ticket was long.
At 3 p.m. when I went into the Brian K. Vaughan panel, the line was still, I heard it was still 2.5 hours long.
What?
Outside.
At 3 p.m.
Yeah, I was out there about 4, and I actually showed my wife how long the line was from the Sky Bridge. It was still wrapped around the building.
Yeesh.
Eranga made friends, and so he and I got in and out pretty quickly, though. So
We have a special guest who wants to congratulate Eranga on his first live show.
Who this?
Yo.
Oh shit! What's up, David?
Hurry your ass up.
It's I need a distress.
David, did you see my new way of getting somebody done with their sketch?
No.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B.
What do you do?
It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
Eranga D's idol. There you are, man. That's right. My prototype for the industry. How are you, man?
I'm doing all right. Just watching it and judging you harshly.
I know. I'm sorry. Just putting out garbage. I mean,
No, man, you doing your thing. I'm proud of you.
oh, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Shit is nerve-wracking. Did you say you should?
That's right.
What do you got on the table, Dave?
No, you don't worry about this. Don't even worry about this. I'm doing everybody else's. I'm doing people's sketches that I own.
Oh man, you still owe sketches,
By
Dave?
the way. Yeah, I got some sketches that I gotta do, but
Yeah, we opened up a commission
I don't
list.
want to do them on here and make you not
And
want
show
to.
me up. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I don't wanna do that.
My ego doesn't need that hit.
Well, you and
You see what I
LaPresti got
did?
burned down on the
You
13th.
see what I
right?
did to Larry Houston, man? He just gave up. He retired.
I've
You don't want this
watched you.
smoke.
I've watched you troll Aaron over and over, and like I was thinking about that, and I was like, man, I would like pack my stuff up and go home.
The best line was Aaron's finished the sketch and he's signing it, and David says, "Are you writing 'I'm sorry' on there?" I was like, "Damn!"
I remember that. I was like, oh my god, pack it in, pack that shit in. We're done.
Everybody remember, we got the sketch duel coming up. Brohawk versus LaPresti. It's coming.
Yep, the 13th.
He's scared.
The 13th. That's the day we'll have Pat here too.
He's gonna have to wear one of those adult diapers. He's gonna Willy Bobo on himself.
Oh, that's awesome.
So how many of these have you done so far?
Oh, this is like my fourth one.
fourth.
Oh, look at you.
I'm trying,
Thank
man.
you.
I'm trying. I've been timing myself.
Good. Hey, the more
Just
you
fine.
do that, the more you'll get to understand how you work and how you could just shorthand certain things and
Yeah.
achieve
Yeah.
things, much quicker and discover
Absolutely.
new things. That's
Absolutely, man. The specifically, I'll tell you what, I've been relying a lot more heavily on my brush pen instead of just microns for everything. And that like has been like really awesome. That's been a freaking revelation, man, because you get these cool forms and accidental, lines that happen, like thicknesses and variations, and I really dig it, man. I think it gives like a ton of character to what you do.
Sure. I mean, whatever floats your boat. I mean, I'm not a slave to any one tool anymore.
Yeah.
I've actually been doing some of my pages with Sharpies and what are
Oh,
these?
wow.
Marks a lot markers and stuff. Just to, can you see that?
It's not. Yeah.
There you go.
You know, I've been using
Wow,
those
those
just to
are old
stop
school.
blacks instead of using Indian ink because it's all about production anyway.
Right.
You know,
Right.
You know, there's certain art that, you know, collectors go, oh, is it archival and all this other kind of stuff because they want to put it up on their wall. But there's
Right.
the other side of the artists who just want to put it in a portfolio and it's not going to see any real light, you know, for any amount of time to, you know, make it change colors or anything like that. I think that there's people who like say buy Alex Toth artwork or Gil Kane artwork and they immediately put it on their wall and there's a sunlight coming down and, you know, hitting it and it turns the art brown or green or whatever. And I was like, well, that's your fault, you know?
Like they didn't use like, you know, they're not using museum glass. They're not using anti-glare.
Exactly.
They're putting it in a regular frame. Yeah.
Exactly. And there's special glass for that kind of stuff against UV, you know, but they're not willing to spend that extra coin, but they'll get mad at the artist for not making this is all production art. You know, at the end of the day, it's for some newsprint, it's for some, you know, glossy newsprint nowadays, you know, and it's, you know, you should look at it as that, you know, oh, what did it take for this artist to do it? Oh man, he used a crayon to achieve that black. I didn't realize that. That's what makes it a real piece of art, to see what are the hoops this person went through instead of just the same old routine. Well, he went and got the Higgins black ink and he used a Raphael 0.7, you know, whatever, you know. Gil Kane used felt tip pens to ink his things, but it achieves the same black in print.
Man, I'll tell you what, David. I have a piece by John Romita Jr. that he did in like 1984 at a convention using a black Sharpie. Right? It still looks black. I mean, it doesn't look brown. It looks black because it was whoever had it took care of it correctly. You know what I mean? So I kind of tell this. I mean, I'm an art collector myself. So I fall into the same trap, right? I keep asking these questions about, did you use archival ink or is that Sharpie? And I kind of try to remind other collectors that at the end of the day, all of this stuff was done to make a comic book. You know, they weren't done to be, the primary reason was not for it to be put on a wall. The primary reason why we all fell in love with this stuff was because it was printed in a comic book. So whatever the artist medium that'll get them there is what gets them there.
Yeah. I mean, I had some friends who are like art dealers or art collectors and stuff like that. And they'd have some pieces up on the wall and I go, oh, okay. But I would never just stand right in front of it. But they would show me like portfolios full of their work that they collected. And I was more fascinated that it was in a portfolio.
Right.
You know?
Right.
That's almost generally how an artist shows it to anybody else. And just seeing it, you know, in that format is, you know, enough for me. That's why I like even when IDW does the artist editions of the book, you know, and it's printed out and exactly how the artist did it. It feels like, you know, you're just being handed paper, you know, which it should be, you know, it should be this tactile thing that you would want to, you know, get as close to your hands as possible to understand what the artist did. That's what makes it great art. You know, you get to see all the imperfections of whiteout and blue pencil or not blue pencil and graphite and all this smudges and overlays and all that kind of stuff. That's what makes it, you know, fascinating. If it's
I'm the same way. You know, I'm a process junkie, right? So like I want to learn that stuff. And you can't learn what's happened on that page if it's in a frame hanging on a wall. I want to feel like my fingers go over it and be like, oh, look at that raised edge from all that whiteout. Or, hey, they actually used a blade and scraped some of the ink off here, you know?
Yeah.
That kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
I really dig that.
Yeah, a friend of mine has a Jorge Safino piece of artwork.
Yep.
And he has this really dark, very visceral art style. But seeing his originals, it changed my mind of like, now I look at his art differently because I saw the process of what it took for him to put, the art on the paper. And it was so chaotic. Like, here's black ink, and then he'll throw white ink over it, and then he'll put more black ink. And it was like a back and forth. And the white ink and paint that he put on there was so thick, it damn near became a sculpture. And I was so fascinated by it, and I was just like, man, this guy is really feeling this artwork. He is working it, Yeah,
so, this is what's his name? Gerardo Zafino. Is that who you're talking about? Is he Argentinian?
Yeah, I think that you may be mentioning his son, but Jorge Safino is the father. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah. He did a Punisher War Journal, I think.
Okay.
He did some Batman. He was, back in the day, but he passed. But he was great. You should look up all of his stuff. He'll change how you think of drawing altogether.
Right.
It's like when you go to the school of Jorge Safino, you reassess if you want to be that inker who's obsessing over lines and thick to thin and all that kind of stuff, and worrying about what kind of pen nibs you got and all that. And he didn't.
And just getting down to business.
Yeah.
Getting down to the business of slinging ink.
Yeah. So he went. It's like he went outside and took a branch off of a tree and beat it to death to make a brush. Dipped it in some tar and just started making awesome art. Yeah. I love seeing that stuff, man, and I love how thick paper gets when people start layering ink on it. It's one of my favorite. The buckling of the paper, and it's just thick because they just kept adding layers of ink to it. So he was a huge influence on John Paul Leon and Tommy Lee Edwards and countless other.
Yeah, those are the guys, man.
Yeah. So he influenced quite a bit.
Now, he is Argentinian, right?
Yes.
David? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. Well, this one's
so
done.
How many of these are you doing for the night? Is this it?
Man, I don't know. What time is it? It's 9 now?
I think you got to go for another 5 hours.
It's probably not going to happen. I got, let's see, what do I have right now? I got all of these done. So that's an hour and a half. Got a little Doctor Strange action.
It's about 2.5 hours.
Huh?
It's almost 10 East.
Oh, geez.
2.5 hours.
All right, not bad.
Are you going for David's record there, Eranga?
Oh, hell no, that's not happening. First of all, David was doing 4 figures, and that's not happening. One day. Do you guys trust the art glass so it doesn't fade, Peter Sambucci? Man, in our lifetime, I don't think you're gonna see it unless you've put that sucker out in direct sunlight. But if it's in museum glass and it's in a fairly okay room, you're not gonna see it happen in your lifetime. Wouldn't you agree, David?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
You doing another play, Eranga?
Oh, sure.
Okay, let's do it.
But I just had to come in and bug you just a little bit, so I'm gonna get back to it.
Man, all love, David. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. You know, I always
Next time
do.
you have to come on with. You got to come on with the rest of the pros and draw with us.
All right, I'll be there.
All right.
I'll be there, brother. Hey, thank you, man.
Talk to you soon, buddy.
All right, man. Take care.
Take it easy. Telling you, man, Bro Hawk's good people. I love that guy.
Yeah, he's awesome.
I got him for you if Jeff's not here, Ken.
All right, buddy. You gonna read him off to me?
Yep. First is big old Evan B. And then we got Dustin, Peter, Jason, and last is Linda.
Hey, you know what? While you're doing that, I don't know if this was for Lucas, right? The Skeletor. Yes. I hope he digs it. Thank you, Lucas.
All right, you ready?
Oh no.
Son of a bitch. Oh. Hey, make sure he sends in the payment first before I put pencil to paper. Because
all right, Evan, what are we doing?
Evan, what are we doing, brother? Mother.
Man bat eating a waffle.
Oh. Done.
All right, another claim's going up.
I was ready. Big Barda.
Big Barda.
Man. Big Barda. Let me. That's Mr. Miracle.
It's DC.
It is DC.
Thanks, Peter. Take care, buddy.
Thanks, Peter. Thanks for tuning in, man. Hey, Evan, is there a particular iteration that you like? I'm seeing like multiple versions of her costume.
The comic book version.
Oh, it's all comic book.
I'm joking.
I don't think we've had a Big Bard on the screen yet, have we?
I don't think so.
Speak up, Evan. I'm going to draw Big Barda with her helmet off. Dum, 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 dum.
Well, draw the version you like.
That's he says, I trust you, Eranga. Okay.
Notice how he said trust twice and they're both in capital letters?
Yeah. Okay.
He's putting a lot of faith in you right now, isn't he?
I know. It makes me feel bad now. Like, what does a helmet look like? Is it like this bullet kind of thing? You're a DC guy.
Who, me?
Yeah?
I'm not a DC guy. I'm a Marvel guy. I just like a few DC characters.
Okay.
Big Bard has got a... hold on, I'll look it up. But
I think I see it. Probably the look from the most recent miniseries. I mean, from the most recent series, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah. I have an example of one of his sketches, but it's not one that he is too particularly fond of, so I won't show you that one.
I'm commenting on YouTube. Are those not showing up? I don't know who that is. Facebook user.
No, it's coming up.
Okay. Jesus. This freaking helmet. I think the claim is still up.
Yeah.
So There's a bunch of different ways to draw him or to draw her, Eranga. I mean, there's a bunch of different helmet designs.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the front-on helmet. I see one from the Mr. Miracle series. So I think I'll just go with that. Oh, Derek said you could also do Bikini Barda if no helmet. Ooh. This is all headshots, though. So what? I'm going to do a front-on.
Draw a headshot and say she's in a bikini.
Evan would absolutely love that.
Yeah, we'll do a front on view because I think that helmet's like kind of easy. He gets a little bit more detail if I do a front on view.
All right, hold on. He sent me a photo of one he likes. Before you go too far.
Too late.
Can you see that?
Let me see.
No.
Hey man, I'll tell you what. You want to hear something really funny? That's the exact one I'm looking at. That's what I'm looking at on the screen. So
perfect.
That's what he's gonna get. Front on view. 2 eyes. Man, helmets are interesting, right? You want to, like, if you try to draw the helmet first and then fill the face in, it goes to crap. So you got to draw the whole face and the details.
Have you drawn a Galactus?
I have drawn a Galactus. I actually really, man, I'm not going to say it. Someone's going to ask for it. But you know what? Go ahead and ask for it because I really actually love drawing Galactus.
Have you ever done a Galactus silhouette?
I have actually for, I don't know if Mo's still on the screen, but on the stream, but I actually did it for Mo.
I'm sure I've seen it then.
It had like the Silver Surfer nestled in the body.
Oh,
so basically it's like Galactus in silhouette and the Silver Surfer is like going across his body.
That was the first one I was truly jealous of other than my own.
Hey man, your Warlock still to this day gets people kind of coming up to me and telling me how much they love that one.
I know, and then Nick came in and copied me, you know, it happens.
I think I did it 2 more times after that, and then I was like, the next time someone asks me for this, I am not charging silhouette prices.
And that's fair, but thank God I got mine.
Actually, all 3 of the people that got theirs got it at silhouette pricing. I wasn't gonna do that to you guys, but after number 3, Derek WC. Oh, that was Derek that talked about Bada in the bikini. Derek's good people too. That's Derek Crab. Is it Crabby or Crab? I don't know. I'm gonna go with Crab. How would you say CRABBE?
CR what?
CRABBE. Crab, right?
I'd say Crab, but correct me if I'm wrong, Derek. Ken looks done. Ken looks done for the night.
Ken, you done?
No.
Hey, brother, you let me know when you're done. I will wrap it up.
I'm fine.
Everybody heard it. I said I'll keep going. Ken said he was done.
Does anybody have any more questions for Eranga that we haven't asked?
Anybody have any questions for Bacon?
Or Bacon.
That's true. I can answer questions too. Not sure how great they'll be, but I can.
All right, let's see. Doop, 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 doop. If nobody else gets a sketch tonight, just remember his name is Evan Blazer. And an hour and a half to do his freaking Barda.
No, Evan. My actual favorite sport, Evan, is baseball.
Who's your favorite baseball team?
Well, could you guess?
It's Carolina.
There you go.
Something.
The Blue Jays. I haven't watched baseball in years.
Oh, here's a good one. I can't see who it is. It says Facebook user, but what's the most important artistic advice that you've ever received, Eranga?
Oof. Man, it had to do with like you get. I'm not afraid to ask people for advice, man. I've been, I don't have any formal training. Never went to art school or anything like that. So whenever I run into, I'll name like two things. One was actually David. He gave me some really good advice about not overdoing something to where figures seem stiff, like where you're kind of getting lost in your own style and you're perfecting and stuff just starts looking stiff. And he gave me some really good like kind of critique on my work, and now I kind of think about that when I work. The other one is kind of like a treat. I don't know if it's necessarily the most important advice that I got, but it was one of the like a fanboy moment for me. Brian Stelfreeze, when we were at Baltimore, we were talking about color theory, and he just after kind of talking for a little bit, I never kind of bring up the fact that I draw because it just seems like such a self-serving, kind of annoying thing to do to another artist. Like, oh, I draw too. But he asked me after talking for a while, I guess because, we seem to be getting in-depth nerd art stuff. And he was like, do you draw? And I was like, man, yes, I do. And he was like, do you have anything with you like that you drew? And I was lucky because I was dropping off a couple of completed commissions. And so there was this watercolor piece of Cyclops that I'd done. And I'd left like so this is his beam going up. I had painted all this red and left this blank. Mm-hmm. And he took out like this yellow pen from his bag and he was like, hey, draw. And he gave me a ruler, like right there standing at his table. And he was like, add a thin yellow line between the red and the blank white of the paper. And I'll be honest, I was like, shit, this is a completed commission. The dude's already seen it. If this messes it up, I'm gonna have to redo this thing. But hey, Brian Stelfreeze tells you to do something, you do it, especially in color. And I did it, and it was like the way he described it to me was the way the eye sees color is it's tough to replicate when you're drawing it. So that yellow acts as like a haze. This is a boring ass story, but it was to me one of the most fanboyish things as a quote unquote artist that could have ever happened to me. So it kind of made my con for me.
You did seem extremely happy at the con.
yeah. And I didn't even get like a ton of art there.
And now Jeff is showing off his amazing Stelfreeze that he was first in line for.
And it's gorgeous, and thank God, like I'm not quite as jealous of Jeff today as I was on the day he got it.
I really love that sun on the side.
Like I said, when I saw the prelims he was doing for this thing, and it was like he was all yellow. There's that funny part of your head that just goes, he knows She-Hulk's green, right? I know what he's doing something. I don't care what it is. It's gonna be awesome. And it just blown away. The yellows and the orange. I mean, just all the colors that are on here. He just killed it. So I couldn't be happier. But I'm really happy that you got your piece, Eranga. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
Jeremy's
it's fantastic. Nice. Remember, by the way, the guy that you're drawing the commission for right now called it Smurfette. So.
Evan, Evan loved it.
So I got another question for you. It's from Jason Harris. How often do you have to scrap a sketch and start over?
So it happens more often than you think. I'm without a doubt, my own worst critic. Most times it's well deserved. It doesn't happen quite as frequently today as it used to, but I always start a sketch like very loose. So sometimes Ken's gonna be like, keep drawing ass. But like sometimes I'll just like keep doing this with a hand, till like something starts forming. So this is, like a dude running.
And
right. And then I'll fill in details. And then while I'm filling in and tightening stuff up, if it starts to look like it gets too tight, I'll scrap the whole thing, because there's no way to go back and loosen up once you've gotten that far into a figure. So yeah, I do it more often than not as much anymore, but still pretty frequently.
I think the next question, I'm going to assume it's from Jonathan again. This is a good one. What is your skin routine like? How do you draw so well and look so good doing it?
If my wife was here, she would laugh her ass off at that question, because I literally have no skin routine. And let me tell you, as a brown dude, when stuff gets cold outside, I get ashy. Like today, I put lotion on because I knew my hands were going to be on camera. But no, man, I'm sorry. There is no secret. I have literally no skin routine.
Don't read Evan's question. Don't.
Yes, read it. What is it?
Which one?
The last one.
Would you ever start a Patreon or an OnlyFans? OnlyFans all the way. What do you mean, would I ever start it? I'm kind of insulted that...
He's probably already on there, Evan.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm kind of insulted because this dude was one of the first subscribers to my OnlyFans.
Come on.
Like, the fact that he's, like, trying to be coy about it. I appreciate that he's trying to get more people there.
Eranga showed you previews of the pictures while we were in Baltimore, Evan. Come on, bud.
Come on. I don't know who Evan's trying to fool here. What else do you want on this damn thing, Evan? Jesus Christ, is it still not done? No, okay.
Well, the one I showed had a little bit of a head piece going out.
Yeah, it comes out from this little piece. Looks
What's the character? I missed the character. What's the character?
Barda.
Evan went DC, Jeff.
Of course he did.
Hey man, I'm kind of adding to the repertoire here. I dig that it's something I haven't done. I just wanted to be a little bit more bullet shaped.
Jeff, you got that next question?
Let's see. Okay, so Jason Harris wants to know, if you had the opportunity to do a cover art for a major publisher, what book would you most want to do?
Oh, good Lord. Man, I don't think beggars can be choosers in that case. Like, I would pretty much freaking do anything. But...
Ghost Rider.
Man, you took the words out of my mouth, dude. It would probably be Ghost Rider.
Cosmic or
Nope. Regular, buddy.
Regular?
Yeah, and I don't even care. I don't even care if it's Johnny Blaze or Danny Ketch.
Okay.
Not that I don't like Cosmic Ghost Rider. I think there's a lot of visual, there's a lot of cool visual tricks you can do with him. But for me, man, it'll always be the OGs.
Nice.
So what's someone you have not been asked to do with one of your silhouettes that you're just like you can't imagine, you can't believe nobody's asked you to do?
There was a character, but it just got recently done. It was Havoc, and I couldn't believe that no one had thought of like Havoc because he's like so freaking perfect for it, especially on like black paper. And I think it turned out pretty okay. So yeah, it was definitely Havoc. But
that one looked amazing.
Like, thanks, bud.
All you got to do is black and white, so that's phenomenal, right?
Yeah, and it's tricky, right? Because you're drawing on completely black paper, and essentially all your details are in white, just white ink. There wasn't a single drop of black ink on that piece.
All right, let's see. Don't say I didn't tell anybody anything, but Mark Pennington has just opened up a commission list with 10 spots on it for 11 by 17 title logo commissions. So even though you should stay here, if anybody is on sketch prices, that just popped up.
Oh, wow.
We all, we're all about the art here. So if anybody wants one of those, it just literally popped on while I was checking the stream for our show. So there you go. Mark Pennington, inker of the Andy Kubert on one of my favorite X-Men runs back in the 90s. So not to take the thunder away from you, sir.
Oh, too late.
Well, Jim Keller says Big Bertha for Mike Benham.
Oh, God.
No, it's Pink Pearl. Pink Pearl.
Okay, time to detail you out. Where do I start?
Right
Despite the negative comments, I feel like I should point out that Evan actually says this looks great, just in a private message.
He can't let that come out publicly. He'll call you a liar.
Shut up, Benham. I mean, shut up, Bacon.
Yeah, he's probably going to text me right now, but it's okay. Yep, see, there it is. It just came through.
I still got to finish up the dinner stuff for the Texas boys and you. I'm in slack.
Yeah, you gotta let us know. Has everybody else paid?
Yeah, I think it's just you. Well, it's not. It's only because I haven't told you guys what you owe. That's the only reason why. We all had dinner together, and I didn't want Chris and the lovely 3 gentlemen who were with him had to leave pretty early, so I took care of it for them because I know they're good.
It was I had some medical issue and I just had to run. So
yeah, no, it's no big deal at all. It's on me. I was like, crap. I just haven't had any time to do anything. So you guys are all good. I'll let you know. It was a fun night though. That was a great. Listen, if you're gonna have like 14, 15 people at dinner, that was pretty fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. The soup was really good. The LITs were even better. Yeah,
you were loading up on those LITs, buddy.
It was sad. It was sad to not get to talk to some more people more closely. Like Ken, I only got to talk to you for about 2 minutes, but
yeah, we had to split up in 2 different tables, unfortunately, when you have that many people. But
it was a good time to see everybody. It was a whole bunch of people, like 15, 16 people. So
I heard the crab cakes are good.
Shut up.
Eranga wouldn't know.
I heard that too. I don't know.
3 crab cakes in all of Baltimore. Sorry, 2.
Yeah,
you can't
exactly.
tell me that you didn't. You can't tell me that you didn't get the crab cakes or the crab dip at Pickles one night.
Oh, easily, man. I ate that sandwich that was all like crab balls. I didn't even know crabs
so
had
what are you
balls.
complaining about?
I was like, I didn't even know crabs had balls. Sorry, guys. It's 9:20 Central. I think we can be a little bit more adult, right?
Sure.
If
They
they're,
haven't been being adult.
I don't think the word adult gets used with us as often as you think.
Probably not the four of us. Probably not.
No. We still got people on, Ken, listening to this shit?
Yeah, there's
It's
almost 20
amazing.
people.
Wow.
I don't know where to tell how many there are, but Ken probably knows.
Yeah, there's 17 right now.
Wow.
That is awesome. That's awesome.
I don't know where to tell how many there are.
Uh-oh.
That's all right. That's gone now. Sorry, that was me. Yeah, and they're all like split up too. It's nice. A few on Facebook, a few on YouTube.
Was that the Facebook feed, and that's how far behind it was?
I don't know if that was Facebook or YouTube. I just
It was probably the Facebook feed, right?
well, they're all. I guess they're all gonna be behind. It just depends. I don't know how far behind. Let's see. Here's the. Let's see. This is how far back the YouTube one is. Let's see.
Oh, we got Jeff's still on in Vegas. Jeff Wedling.
Yeah.
Linda Craig said hashtag shit listeners.
Linda's in Nebraska? Is that right? I thought I remember her saying that once.
Linda, you have a question.
Favorite non-mainstream comic you're reading right now?
Ooh. I'm blanking.
Non-mainstream.
I'll have to look at my. What is that?
Non-mainstream.
Yeah. The shit. Anything written by James Tinian. I'm gonna lose the name. The Nice House on the Lake. Is that right?
Yeah, I gotta read that. I've heard
I
such
dig
good
it.
things about that.
I dig it. I like They Only Find Us When We're Dead.
When they're dead, yeah.
When they're dead. And I'm only like 2 or 3 issues into that, but I really dig the concept of it and the sci-fi. I really love Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen's Ascender. I think it's absolutely brilliant and one of the most beautiful books on the stand. The fact that dude like draws it in watercolor is amazing. And if you haven't read Descender before that, obviously that was the first volume of that book. Amazing. Highly recommend it.
Anybody else for that question? That's a really good question. I like. I've only read the first issue, but I really liked Mom. That's written by Amelia Clark and Marguerite Bennett.
What's it called, Bacon?
Mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the premise?
It's so hard to describe. Like it's one of those first issues where you really don't know what's going on. But I thought it was great for Amelia Clark to come on and write something like that. And I realized that probably most of it is Marguerite Bennett. But
who publishes it?
is it Boom? I think.
Boom's putting out some epic stuff right now. Mom, what else, man? What else you got?
I'm going to start reading The Weatherman, which is an Image book. I recently just got a piece of art from it, and I was peripherally aware of it, and I'd heard good things about it, but I'd never actually picked it up. So I'm going to go grab the trade paperback tomorrow.
The Weatherman. Do you know what the concept of it is? Or are you aware?
From what I understand, it's about a guy who gets accused of starting a nuclear war, and it's just really bizarre. There's lots of creatures and lots of stuff going on, and it takes place in the future. It's like I said, I don't know enough about it. I just picked up a page, a cover for volume 2 trade paperback when I was at Baltimore, and I remember. Say again.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. Yeah, so it's one of those where I mean, just from the art, it's one of those things that looked really interesting to me, and I had heard stuff about it. I think 2 years earlier at Baltimore, I'd heard something about it, and then the pandemic hit, and everything just got shut down for me, kind of. So now that I actually own a piece from it, I really want to like dig into it. Somebody said mom is image. M.O.M.
Yeah, I think that's Jonathan, and I think you're right now that you say that. Sorry, that's my fault. I still only have the first issue, but I think 3 are already out. But Layla Lice is the artist. I commissioned her at GalaxyCon Raleigh, and I still don't have that. But you know, that's what it is. But
shade.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ken and I were just talking about. I was telling him about a bunch of pieces of art that I'm waiting on that I just sent out a bunch of emails about.
I only have 5 left for this whole year, and I know at least one of them is done. I just don't know what mine looks like. And then, I have another one from GalaxyCon Raleigh where the artist didn't show, which is Layla Lice. And then I was on Inhyuk Lee's list from the very beginning of the year, and I'm still waiting on that. And then a couple of more recent ones, but yeah, that's about it. While we were talking tonight, I tried for an art journal, but of course I lost out. So,
where did you try for that on?
He was doing his auctions for his last Inktober stuff.
Oh, what did you see that stuff going for? Just out of curiosity.
The one I wanted went for $1,300, and I was literally talking while I was trying to bid for you guys, and I lost out. But
it's
it's all good.
Is that like, just out of curiosity? Is that are we talking 9x12s?
I think they were like 9x12 size, like his typical commission size, but they were the fully colored ones.
The Copics, right?
Yeah, but like some of the early ones, like the Kate Bishop, which is the one I really wanted, that went for 2 weeks ago. That went for like over $2,000. So.
Oh, holy smokes!
That's
the
way too much money for
type?
9x12. That's crazy.
Yeah. I have an artist I'm talking to right now that I really kind of dig. He's a fairly popular artist, I would say, but like not, crazy popular. And he quoted me a price to do this piece that kind of took me aback. So now, and that very rarely happens today. So I'm kind of sitting here wondering if it's even worth it or whatever. Because it's really hard when you see the prices out there today to be surprised by pricing anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
So when they do surprise you, yeah, it must be very, very steep.
Yeah, I mean, from $1 amount, it wouldn't be the most I've spent on a commission. I just wouldn't have expected to be spending it on him. I'm not saying, everyone determines their own worth. That's not a slight on him, but it's just one of those things that just kind of took me by surprise, is all.
Yeah. I think we all bump into that a little bit. Ken and I bumped into that a lot when we started having sketch offs for people and finding out people's opinions on how much was too much.
Right.
For me, it totally varies by artist. I mean, it's all a how important are you to me, artist, or how important are you to me kind of thing. I still want to support you guys, but some of the ones were a little too high for me, but they may not be too high for everybody else. So it is what it is. And I think, since COVID's blowing up, that's kind of the way it's gone. Is COVID drove those prices into oblivion, and we all just have to kind of adjust to it a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
And you guys offer various different sizes and options, so that's what makes it great, even the smallest option may not be, or may be too expensive for, the random person that wants to get something, but at least you guys are offering options, and some people just don't. So,
yeah, well, that's that. We try to keep, like I said, we do these head sketch ops, and we, there's a number we refuse to go over for these live ops, and we've had to turn down artists before who we really would have liked to have had because they didn't fit into our, our model, and it's always a shame, but we're not gonna, we can't. As much as we love, certain artists, there's just that's not what we do here. We don't, we can't start offering $400 headshots, $500 headshots. It just doesn't fit. There's a place for that stuff, and we do commission lists with, various artists, and we allow for that stuff. But as far as the live shows go, we make those affordable on purpose. We want people to be able to tune in and get great stuff.
That's what's the best part about being part of this group, guys.
Yeah.
We're trying. We do our best.
You got this, Ken. You don't have to worry.
I feel like that 4 days a week.
What's that?
I feel about that way 4 days a week.
Well, the way I think you got to look at it is whenever you get somebody that's really super pissed about the prices, just ignore them. There's no way. Like, I can't do it myself personally, but you just got to ignore them. Just let it go because somebody else can. So,
yeah. Well, it's like I said, everybody has a different dollar amount, and believe me, I have a lot of friends who collect in this business, and they can outspend me like there's nobody's business. And you just have to realize that everybody plays in a different pool, and we're all playing the same game, but some people are playing it at a major league level, some are playing it at a minor league level. Some people are just playing it in the backyard, but we're all playing the same game, so you just have to enjoy it.
I'm playing it at beer league level. Also, just not to change the subject, but that was a total mic drop there, Eranga, with the dropping the pen on the side.
What?
I was about to say, well, Evan, I guess it's done.
Just a couple more little details to wrap up with the Micron, and I am actually done with this, and then I'll just add a little background to it.
So
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
That actually confused the crap out of me. I was like, where is that coming from?
Are we going? Are we doing more, or is this it?
It's up to you guys. I can do at least one more.
Let's do it.
What time is it?
You've still got the numbers as far as people that want them.
It's
So
10:35 where we are. It's 9:35 where you are.
It's up to you guys. I know you guys have all had long days. I can do at least one more.
Ken just made the decision for you, bud.
What?
Claim is on the board.
Let's do it. Let's
see how many we got. Uh-oh. 1, 2. Oh, there it is. Now we have a wheel spin.
There they go.
It was like 2 for about 10 seconds, and then it was just like boom. All right.
I was about to say maybe the decision got made for us.
Well, I did your job for you last time, Jeff. So.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had to step away. I had some family stuff I had to do. 10 o'clock is a time when I have to step away.
All
But
good.
can always come back. All right, everybody. Here we go. Ken, you ready? We got Linda. Skip over Annika. Just kidding. Got Linda, Annika, Jason, Patrick, and yeah, there you go.
Oh, Jeff.
Pink pearl covered in glue, please. Linda, Annika, Jason, Patrick, and then the person who comes in as Geeks and Drinks, their real name is. I know this, but
Is it like Annika Patrick?
sorry. So it's Linda, Annika. Sorry,
Jason.
Linda, Annika, Jason Harris, Patrick, and Geeks and Drinks. Steve. Thank you, Steve.
Steve is Geeks.
Steve is Geeks and Drinks.
Come on, Jason Harris. That's my choice. He's been trying.
We've had way too much Jason tonight, I think. Just kidding.
Yeah, but Jason Harris was trying all night long.
I know. And looks like
Linda.
all right, Linda, you are the winner. Says David claimed 2. David did claim,
David was 6th.
but he was 6th. Our list is the correctly ordered one. It is Linda, Annika, Jason, Patrick, and Steve. And then David Royer's right behind, and then just ahead of Jeff. And that is everyone.
Ooh.
Oh, Jason. Damn it.
Eranga,
All right.
choice coming up.
What?
You got an unmasked Wolverine or Lobo. Your choice.
Ooh. Is that from Linda?
Yeah.
Dang, Linda. Okay. Boss.
She gave you the ultimate Marvel choice or a little DC action.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. I think I'm gonna go with unmasked Logan. Is that cool?
Shocker.
Can I put him in a Weapon X helmet? I'm just kidding.
Jason Harris has been trying for 3 hours.
Sorry, buddy. It really is a legit system.
No, Chris didn't get one tonight. He's not allowed to get one. He's hosting.
I don't know what you're talking about, Charlie.
I tell you what, for anybody who's on now, I am hosting, so I'm going to put this up on the screen. Ken, would you put up the Psylocke? If anybody wants the Psylocke, they can have it, but I really want it if they don't. So I don't want somebody to miss out, and I am hosting, and I can get Eranga to do me one whenever he is nice enough to do one for me. So if somebody would like this one who has been waiting for a piece, they're more than welcome to take it. But
yeah,
if they do not want it, I'm taking it. So, and I'm totally on. If you want it, take it. But I'm more than happy to keep it. But I want to be fair. Because I honestly don't have. I had one piece by Eranga. He knows what piece it was.
It was a collaboration.
It was a collaboration piece, and I had to let it go. So I don't even own an Eranga piece. So if somebody wants one, this is one right here that's available, ready to go, shipped and out the door if you want it. There you go. Mine. Okay. Take it off the screen.
You tried.
I try. I'm trying to be nice, man.
All right. You know what? I'll finish this off screen. Needs a little bit more.
So of all the sketches you've done tonight, which one is your favorite? So far?
Me?
Yeah.
Man, I think Black Panther.
That was
I really like the way Black Panther came out. I dig this one too. Man, it sounds like picking from your babies, and then these people are still online like, hey, you need to tell me you didn't like my commission? No, I liked all of them. I'll be honest with you. There isn't one I feel shitty about. I don't know if you noticed how quickly I did Panther. That generally means I got the problem solving out of the way fairly quick. So yeah, I would go with Panther. All right, this one is Dunzo.
Giggity.
Dear Evan, you suck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, 5 live. Working on the 6th one. I'll tell you what. That's 4 more than I thought I'd do. All right. What do we? Wolverine Unmasked.
I think this is all just a good warm up for the Aaron Lepresti versus David Williams show. I think you need to come on that one too, Eranga.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Do you really think I need that hit to my ego? I am going to start on this, guys. I'm just taking just a quick minute to just loosen the wrist up. All I need is like 60 seconds.
You're good, buddy.
All right.
You're good.
You go ahead and loosen that wrist up, buddy.
Why do you think I took it off screen? Just kidding.
Eranga, people want to see. They want to see the other ones you did earlier. Can you put them back up so they can?
Oh yeah, sure.
We can check them out.
Let's start in order that I did. We had a Doctor Strange, little madcap Scarlet Witch in full-on devil form.
I love that hair. I just love it. It looks amazing.
Thanks, man. I do need to add a little bit there. I'll get back to it. Black Panther, and I really like this. That's the one I said I felt it just popped off the pencil super quick. And Skeletor.
I want you to do. I want to see a Ghost Rider now.
And this is the last one, Barda. She actually came out okay too, I think.
Yeah,
so,
she looks good.
She looks really good.
Oh,
For
thanks.
so.
Oh, right. Wolverine. What does he look like? Just kidding. Okay.
It's not the brown costume, by the way.
Oh, he's going to be naked.
Little James Howlett coming at you.
Coming at you hot.
Did anyone else, when they first read Origin, actually get floored? I got floored. You named Wolverine James Howlett?
Yeah, I know, right? And the fact that
name. I like Wolverine.
or Logan, right? And the fact that he got the name Logan, I don't think we're spoiling anything 15 years later, but it wasn't even his name. It was some reviled, just an asshole, who was awful to him and his mom.
Right, exactly.
Somebody shared recently that John Burns in his Elsewin is doing another origin story for Wolverine. He's doing his own version. So that'll be interesting.
That should be interesting. Is Marvel publishing it?
No. It's all his fan fiction stuff that, like I said, it'd be really cool if Marvel would publish it, but
he's got too many demands.
Yeah.
I still think there's hope that it'll happen, but
listen, you were there with me when we saw the interview with Joe Quesada, sorry, not the panel with Joe Quesada. And he talked about how he tried to mend fences with artists that had felt slighted with Marvel, not to get them, not to get them to come back. He just, felt like he didn't want any bad blood. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if there's bad blood between Marvel and John Byrne or not. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's, what the deal is, but he's got, 10, 15, 20 books already written that people would love to see and buy. You'd think Marvel would be in the business of trying to sell those and make some money. I don't know.
Well, I don't think it's necessarily, Marvel. I think Marvel wants to do it. I think it's a matter of, there are some egos involved there.
John Byrne has an ego? Are you kidding?
Yeah. Well, when you are, when you know you're the most important artist of the whatever century. It's hard to really negotiate with you.
Yeah, he was the heir apparent to Kirby, supposedly. At least that's what, through the grapevine. That's where the say. I think it was his art rep who said that to him after Mr. Kirby passed away. He said, that makes you the next king. So that's a pretty big weight to have on you. But
I don't think it's a weight for him, because he pretty much considers the title his. So
yeah.
My dog is super confused. She's never seen me sit in one place for this long. She keeps coming by.
So Eranga, who's on your Mount Rushmore of comic artists? If you had to pick just 4 for you personally. This isn't like you picking the best one. I'm not asking you to pick the best ones. Just your 4.
From a
strictly fan point of view,
it'll always be Dale Keown as number 1 for me, just because it's a lot of how I learned to draw. A lot of my love for comics came from his stuff. Everything else is secondary from there. You're gonna find a lot of 90s artists.
Oh yeah,
on there. Obviously, that was the sweet spot, right? I love Wilts. I probably love Wilts more than I love Jim. That's no slight on Jim Lee, but I used to really like dig his work. Jay Lee's up there. Another like super kind of influential in terms of nothing I do is like Jay Lee, but nothing Jay Lee did was like what was around at the time. I know he considers himself a little bit of that style, being like a Bisley clone or whatever, but I never saw it that way. So Jay for sure is up there. God, who else? From guys that made me stand up and say, good Lord, you can draw like that, or, you're allowed to draw like that. Matt Herrera comes up to mind, just because another guy that's like nothing like what I do. Or I don't even know if I like necessarily learned anything from him, but he's up there from influencing me as like, there's not just one way to draw. Yeah, man, I can't really, I don't know. And I bet you if you ask me this question tomorrow, other than Dale, that order will change, and maybe Jay, that order will change, and kind of what we're talking about would change too.
Yeah. Who are your favorite artists that are working right now? Like the ones that are out there where you just have to see what they're doing.
Daniel Warren Johnson, from a creator standpoint, not just as an artist, but as a writer too. Anything he puts out, like I have to have it. Kind of another guy that shows you there's more than one way to do it, and he's a master of his craft, man. The dude just gets it. Everything he does is like emotive. There's energy in it. I wish I could kind of capture some of that in what I do, but yeah, Daniel Warren Johnson, without a doubt.
From a purely art perspective, he's definitely a guy that, like, every piece I see, he's like, I just like am floored.
Yeah.
And I and I totally understand, like, some of the commissions have smaller bodies, very small bodies, but
right,
the background itself makes up for it.
it's as a whole, right? It's the entire composition. He's not an artist that's gonna give you like a giant full figure and draw a couple of trees in the background. For him, it's like creating a scene as a commission, and no one's out there doing that better than what he does.
I have to fully agree with that.
Yeah. Like if you're looking for a piece of art and you're not just looking for, well, I can't believe that figure is so small, or you know what I mean? Jesus, he gives you your money's worth.
No, I don't know about that. I said from a purely art perspective.
Oh, you're saying he's overpriced?
Come
on. I'm not going to let my client answer that question, sir. I'm sorry to move on.
I think for the effort and the thought that he puts into it, because you're paying for the whole thing, right? You're paying for him to not just slap some ink on it and hey, here's Wolverine stabbing, or you know what I mean? You're getting a little bit more. I don't know. To each their own, obviously, but I think you're paying for something kind of different there.
Yeah, I think Jeff's touched on this in the past. This really is a to each their own community. So.
Yep.
Oh, very much so. I mean, like I said, the stuff. I mean, for anybody who knows me at all knows that I started collecting when I was about 15, is when I started collecting art, and that's when I was 15. We're talking like late 80s. And then early 90s, while I was in it, probably pretty hardcore into it from 89 to 90, 93, maybe early 94. And so, all the artists that I love to death are all those 90s artists. And a little bit of the 80s stuff got in there too, but it's all it's all those guys who were, when comics were just booming, right before the bottom kind of fell out of everything. It was like, that's just the time that I can't think of a better time for comics when all that was going on. But, like I said, so it's harder for me to appreciate, like I do appreciate newer artists and there are a few that I get stuff from, and there's a few that I'm exposed to that I'm getting stuff from. But, for the most part, my love's always going to be those guys who drew those books, because this is a very big nostalgia thing for me to collect. So, it's not just about, there can be guys who are doing fantastic work now. And like I said, I've picked up pieces from guys who weren't working when I was collecting book, but it's a very small club of art that I own from modern artists. Most everything is from the 80s and 90s artists. Except for I do own, like when I came back into comics, it was about 2011. So the two storylines that got me back into comics on the DC side, it was Flashpoint. So I own and it was Andy Kubert. And Andy Kubert was an artist that I loved from the 90s who's now doing something different. So I own several pages from the Flashpoint books because I love the book. I love the story. It got me back into comics. And the same thing with the all new X-Men was Stuart Immonen. And like I said, I just hadn't picked up a book in forever. And all of a sudden they were, it was just like, oh, and this art looks really cool. And it's a new story. I can start from number one. And it was like, bringing back the old, basically X Factor into the future. And it was, and I loved his art. I actually just picked up 4 pages from him from Felix's art drop last week because it was definitely lacking in my collection. But besides a handful of other people, like my Andrew Robinson Weatherman cover, and there's probably way more back here that I'm just not thinking about. But I got this great Eranga piece tonight. That modern artist that I'm digging. But most of my stuff is definitely for nostalgia purposes. So,
he's not gonna have a shirt on, guys. Linda, is that okay? Linda.
You did warn us it was gonna be naked, so
that's true.
I do. I was gonna say you got to start adding the hair though, because that guy is a hairy mofo.
Yeah,
it's gonna look like he's wearing a sweater by the time it's done.
I'm not gonna exaggerate.
You're gonna wish
that much.
You're gonna wish you put him in a shirt by the time you're done drawing all that hair.
Linda made a good comment. Comics are like music. Most of us gravitate to the stuff we first became fans of.
That's true. That's true. But
Yeah,
then you also.
I have a lot of one-off teams that I love, like the Secret Six or the Thunderbolts. And, you know, there's not a whole lot of there's cult followings for both of those teams, but you know, a lot of those characters are like C or B list characters, and you just had to rely on a really great writer like Fabian Nicieza or Gail Simone to actually make you care about them. So,
right.
So Linda's comment rings true with me quite well.
For sure. Agreed. All right.
Now I can see your hat.
Yeah, I was about to say, no, you want
my bad.
It's a nice hat, though.
No, we can't see it. No, you're turning it the wrong way.
Now lean way forward, really forward. There you go.
Mojo.
It's
my buddy's. It's my buddy's bar.
Should have kept it backwards so we can, you know, actually see your art.
All right.
Eranga, is there anybody who's going to be at one of the conventions you're going to coming up for next year, whatever, that you're really looking forward to seeing in person that you haven't before?
Man, I guess I'll. I don't know if I told many people, but I'm actually going to Lake Como next year.
Super jealous.
The list is kind of ridiculous right now. You know, there's Mark Brooks, Travis Charest. I don't know if you guys read or have read Black Sad, but it's written by. I mean, it's drawn by. I'm gonna blank on his name, but that artist is Juanjo Guarnido. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to meeting him because I think his style is just like phenomenal. It's a very Disney-esque, like classic Disney style. Like he draws the book is what is it? What's the word? Anthropomorphic. Is that right?
Anthropomorphic. Yep.
Yeah. And it's an old school like noir detective kind of thing. Beautiful. Love his style. So I'm really excited about meeting him too. But there's a whole host of kind of who's who of artists that are going to be there. So yeah, that's the one, man. I've always said I want to, you know, I've been to San Diego, New York, now Baltimore, and that's one I've always wanted to go to. And what's cool is my wife loves Italy and she likes Lake Como. So that kind of worked out. So I was able to not just get permission, but she's going with me. So
yeah, it's always not a bad call to take your wife with you when you go to Italy.
Yeah. Like we've been to Italy a couple of times, and we try not to like retread where we've been, but we also have friends there, so it becomes, you know, we're not just going there to be tourists. We're gonna meet friends and kind of hang out and do that kind of stuff too. And it's not like a super, people are kind of surprised. It's not a very expensive thing to do either. It's not cheap, but there are ways to do it where you're not dropping incredible amounts of cash either.
Sure.
Take the train. That's one.
When is that
Where
show?
you go.
Well, once
Where's
you
that?
get there.
That's true.
What'd you say, Ken?
I said, when is that show?
May?
May.
Yeah. You should look it up, guys. I think there's still tickets available.
4C to Lake Como.
Damn, come on now.
Listen, Ken and I have been talking about all kinds of stuff. I said, they'd love to have Mr. Bill Morrison, I think. So it could be.
Bill wants to go there. Sure.
To Como?
Yeah,
Yeah, man. I think Bill's been there once, right?
I believe he has.
I
I
think
think
Or
so.
was he talking about? I think maybe Angoulême was what he was talking about. Maybe.
he's going to Belgium this weekend.
Right on.
Leaves tomorrow.
For a appearance or vacation?
No, appearance.
For
Nice.
appearance. Yeah. But Ken and I need to get off our butts and get our passports because neither one of us has one right now.
I just saw a thing on the news today. They said that the passport thing is easing up.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm so confused. Neither one of you have passports.
No, we're not. We don't need to go in and out of the country as often as certain people do. So we haven't. I take care of.
Leave America.
Yeah, I take care of a 14-year-old girl and a 91 and 2 days year old woman. So I don't get to leave the country a whole lot.
Okay, well that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I've been out of the country, usually on a cruise, so it's a closed loop. I didn't need a passport.
Yeah.
So
And I've been to U.S. territories that are non. I've been to the Virgin Islands and such, but I've never actually been to Mexico or Canada. So.
So neither one of you have ever been to Europe.
Nope.
never.
Wow. All right.
That's Bacon's backyard.
Well, it is really.
He's basically European.
Yeah. I mean, I was technically British until 1976 or something like that.
Yep. I mean, you're still technically British.
Well, true. I just don't have that accent.
I love the expression on his face. It's
Just angry.
yeah.
I've been drawing a lot of angry people today. I just started noticing it, in this live stream. Almost everyone I draw is angry.
I mean, Doctor Strange looked kind of indifferent. I don't think he looked angry.
Yeah.
Black Panther didn't look angry.
That's true.
We don't know what he looked like.
He was actually laughing his ass off under his mask. You guys just don't know it.
And Skeletor was smiling, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
He was.
he had lips.
All teeth. All teeth.
He was all teeth.
No, but yeah, Ken and I have definitely been exploring. When we were going over cons we wanted to do, we started thinking about, because there are some insanely great cons in other countries. There's, Australia has cons. Yoshi, who is basically the manager for Ryan Benjamin, who we had on Saturday night. He runs 2 conventions in Japan.
Yep.
That man hooked me up and got me a Kia Asamiya.
He reps him too, right, Bacon? Bacon, he reps him too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't technically rep him. I think he just he's friends with him, so he goes to him. But it was just pure coincidence. It was through a friend of a friend, right? So
But that, you got there's one in South America, and there's one in they're all over. I mean, there's no limit to where people collect comics and love comic art. So we're definitely
Mexico has Mexico has a pretty big one. What's
Puerto
it
Rico does too.
Yeah, what is
La Mole? What do they?
CCXP, isn't it? Isn't that what it's called?
What?
Mexico City Comic Con, isn't it?
The Mexico one. It's CCXP, I think.
Oh, I thought it was La Mole.
Oh, La Mole is a different one.
That's the one that Mark Brooks goes to.
CCXP too.
Yeah. Because they do they have special variants that come out of that con. I haven't looked up from my screen. What does Ken look like? Does Ken look like he's about to fall asleep?
No, I'm good.
No, he's looking good.
All right.
You killed that one, man.
Oh, thank you, man.
When you were doing the pencils, I was like, where the F is he going with this?
I'll be honest with you, man. Sometimes it's I just keep scribbling till something shows up, and then I'm like, oh shit, okay, that looks good. I was like, fake it till you make it.
You didn't do the mic drop that time.
Yeah, the one in there's a Singapore con that's supposed to be pretty good too.
Yep, that's the one that actually a lot of the because Art Germ, that's one of his premier cons that he attends.
Yeah.
A lot of the Indonesian artists and the artists from the Philippines and stuff. That's actually a really big kind of highlight for those guys. So you get a lot of them at the Singapore Comic Con. Who's the painter? Bacon. Puppeteer Lee. Is that it? Is that how you say his name?
Say that again.
Puppeteer Lee. He's Malaysian. Does covers for DC. Painter.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
You mean Inhyuk Lee?
No. Puppeteer. I'm sure that's not his real name, but that's what he goes by.
I don't know. I'm not familiar.
But he's kind of like this old school artist, and he does like a lot of covers and stuff for DC now. He's fantastic.
Where's the claws, man?
How you gonna do that to me, man? I didn't set it up for claws, but I should have.
Well, you can always have them creeping out the bottom if you want to.
Puppeteer Lee.
Puppeteerly? That doesn't sound very. That sounds more like
Puppeteer Lee.
Obviously cannot say that, but Jonathan put his name in the chat.
Yep, somebody just put up his Instagram. So there's the link, folks, in the chat. Check it out.
Go view Aranga's favorite artist.
I don't know.
Puppeteerly.
It is Puppeteer, right?
It's Puppeteer. Eerle. That's a lot of E's, man.
Yeah, right. That's why
3 P's, 5 E's. He's like, it's me, Avi. Is Facebook being stupid?
Oh, it's
Yes.
Avi. Avi was coming through early, and now he's not.
Yeah. Somebody said that it's like Simon Beasley and Art Germ did a fusion.
Puppeteer's work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out now. I did that.
Well, I feel like the show is getting ready to draw to a close. So,
Uh-oh.
no, I just wanted to make sure I said that, I hope you enjoyed yourself, Eranga. We enjoyed having you on, man.
I had a freaking blast, you guys. This was, I'm not even just saying that. This was a ton of fun. I cannot, I mean, obviously thank you guys and you, Bacon, for being here. You're awesome. But man, the fact that people stuck around and got commissions, can't tell you how much that means to me. That's super freaking cool. So to everyone still in the stream, if you're watching this later or whatever, yeah, bottom of my heart, thank you guys. This is pretty freaking cool.
I think you're gonna have to come back, dude. There's a lot of unhappy people that didn't.
This might be one of those times we have to. I think we might have to talk to you afterwards and open up a commission list or something.
Man, if we're doing it in this style, let's talk. If we're doing headshots, and there's people still interested in it, I wouldn't mind opening it up. I just have other commitments for larger pieces that I need to finish, but these I can kind of knock out as I go along. I don't want to be that guy that takes on a whole lot of crap and then suddenly doesn't deliver. But yeah, let's talk after the show. If there's people still interested, we'll do something.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll do something.
Well, I was gonna feel bad for Jason Harris, but now he says he has 3 pieces already. So,
yeah, Jason Harris has a like he has a full figure Silver Surfer from me, which I really dig. I love that Surfer. It's I don't know. It's one of those really calm Zen surfers that I really love doing for him. But yeah, don't feel too bad for Jason.
Yeah,
we'll definitely have to have you back on again soon.
Yeah, man, it'd be my pleasure. Now that we've established, I can kind of do this.
I'm fairly certain everyone on this call has told you can do this.
Yeah, I'll come back. I'll wrap this up for you, Linda. There's several of these on the background I need to do a little bit more work on, but layering it takes time because you got to wait till it dries before you can put a little bit more work on it. So I will finish that off for you offline. I believe the methodology is, Ken, I am getting all these together and sending them to you to send off to everybody in the group, right?
Yep, I'll send invoices out by the end of the week, and then you go to New York, and then I'll ship it all.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
sign them all.
But somebody dropping mics already?
It's just me dropping my phone. It's all good.
Hang on, let me just swap this around. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, it is. Very true. It's amazing to see how your work evolves, Jason Harrison.
Oh, thanks, Jason. Oh,
There he is.
that was a big marathon, guys.
Look at him wiping his eyes. He's like, I can do more, I promise, but I'm really tired.
No, I can do more. What time is it? Wife isn't even home yet. I think she's like on her last plane night. Again, man, I mean, not to get repetitive, but thanks to everybody that tuned in, regardless of whether you got a piece or not. Y'all are awesome. Means a lot. And thanks for supporting 4C.
Yep, we appreciate it. We're almost at 1,000 followers. I'm gonna check right now, real quick. See if we picked up anybody.
With you floating around there, I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, that's not. I mean, that's
About
definitely true.
27 more people, and we're in.
27 away from a grand.
Let's get it going, guys. And if you're
Come on, guys.
and
27.
if you're already
more.
members, like, you should be pushing this shit hard. Though technically, if I was a member, I wouldn't want any more people in there because that's more people I got to fight for claims.
Listen, what you got to remember though is that the more people we have, the more stuff we can get, and the bigger people we can get, and the more of these off the air stuff we can get. So
Rising tide, guys. Rising tide.
Yeah,
I mean, listen,
all ships.
the best thing is when when I post something and it sells real quick. That means that pushes everything forward. When I post something and nothing sells, it's like, duh, now what?
Yeah.
Right.
So the more people we have, the more we can keep pushing those sales through. We can keep pushing things and escalating things the way we have been doing over the last few months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, can we do something real quick, guys? Not to drag this off too much longer, but I just want to know who I did what for. That was for Evan Blazer, and it'll serve as a recap as well. Evan Blazer, Big Bada. So I'll write it at the back of these, Ken, to make it easier on you. Skeletor was for Lucas, I believe.
Skeletor was for Lucas.
Who was Black Panther for?
Jason
Victrola.
Along with the Batman and the Gambit.
Yeah, if you want to write his name on the back of Batman and the Gambit.
Oh shit, I forgot there's all this stuff I gotta send you too. Batman.
Jason Victrola.
V. And what was the other one, guys? Sorry.
Gambit.
La Gambito. Jason V.
Yeah, he got my favorite. I'm not sad or anything.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch. That was Andy Mackey.
Andy M. Slaughter.
I think that was Annika.
Come on, dude. That was Annika.
Well, either Annika or Dustin. There's pretty much two ways that was going to
There were two people I thought I saw on the stream who were asking about it. Sabretooth
went to Maurice Alvarado.
Oh, Mo.
Yeah.
Let's you and I talk about that, Ken, because I owe him another piece that I got to ship to him. So we could do it one of two ways. I could send both to you, and you just package them together, or whatever. We can talk about this. This is Jeffrey.
Sounds like
That's mine. That's mine.
No, it's JD Dunn.
Yeah, that's right.
Strange.
It was Roger.
Roger.
Yep.
Roger.
And Logan was for Linda. Okay, cool. Just helps me keep it straight as well. And I'll be shooting all of these your way tomorrow.
Sometime. Well, you got to finish them up too. You don't have to rush them tonight.
Yeah, you don't have to rush.
I'll probably wrap a lot of them up tonight after we're off this call. Just because I'm a little bit of a night owl. So.
No, I think that about does it for us tonight, guys. We're gonna do a little backroom chatting after the show's over for a couple minutes, but you guys don't need to be here for all that. But thank you so much for joining us tonight. Thank you, Bacon, for co-hosting, and thank you, Eranga, so much for being on, and you killed it. And I got my Eranga piece now. It's in my collection. Yes.
My pleasure, guys. And again, thanks to everyone that bought a sketch, just freaking tuned in, engaged, chatted. I know it takes time out of your day to do it. So thank you, everyone.
Thanks for having me co-host, and thanks to everybody who supported Eranga's art, because I mean, look, we got to support this guy and get him going.
Yep. And thank you guys for supporting all the artists we have on the show. And once again, I like to close every show. Please, if you haven't gotten vaccinated, get vaccinated. And, if you're eligible for a booster, get a booster. I want to see you all in public. So, yeah, that's all I got. Ken?
That's it, guys. We appreciate everybody who's part of the group. Appreciate Eranga doing this. He's always been a part of the family, so now we got him working.
Yep. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody. Get
Good
vaccinated.
night, guys.